You're listening to Eagle 102 KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green, 102.1 on your dial. KJFM Radio, Eagle 102. Area high school football is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 brings you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the field for high school football on your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.
Ladies and gentlemen. And good evening and welcome to Crystal City High School. Why are we here? I don't know. Our game got canceled, our scheduled game between Bowling Green and Wright City. That was going to be a good matchup for a homecoming for Bowling Green, but Wright City had to back out due to COVID protocols, and Louisiana didn't even have a game scheduled for this week. They found Crystal City. They came down, and it's going to be homecoming here tonight for the Hornets as the Louisiana Bulldogs have made the trip, along with me, all the way down here to Crystal City, and it's a beautiful old stadium here right along the railroad tracks in Crystal City, and they've got the fire truck down there at the north end zone with a giant American flag. It is just a beautiful setting in the woods, a field beyond. It's just a very unique atmosphere here as the Bulldogs look for their first win of the season here on the road, taking on the 0-1 Crystal City Hornets. Why is Crystal City only 0-1 while Louisiana 0-3? Well, because they haven't played since week 1, which was a 20-14 loss to Chaffee. And I'm familiar with Chaffee from early in my career when I was down in the Sykeston area. So it's an interesting place. Chaffee, interesting place here. And Crystal City actually made it a little closer last year in their 2-7 season. They lost handily to the Chaffee Devils, but this year it was just a one-touchdown game, so we'll see if this is a better Crystal City Hornets team than they have been historically over the past several seasons. They're bringing in the homecoming court or some dignitaries now in convertibles, kind of a la the St. Louis Cardinals, so we'll take a break, come back and start the pregame show for you next here on Eagle 102.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, view your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
Pike County, Missouri Health Department is accepting appointments for upcoming COVID vaccination clinics. Appointments can be made online at www.pikecountyhealth.org or by calling our office at 573-324-2111. These will be on a first-come, first-served basis. Stay up to date with more clinics by subscribing to our PCHD e-news. If you do not have internet access, please call our office and ask how we can help you stay informed.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana. It's time now for the Eagle 102 pregame show. Sponsored by Bowling Green Pharmacy.
And welcome back. They're doing the Hall of Fame induction is what they're doing here ahead of this homecoming night game at Crystal City High School as the Louisiana Bulldogs made the long trek down here. I actually passed the equipment trailer on my way out of Pike County, so I was a little ahead of the game, but the team got here in plenty of time, and they've been warming up for about the last 25 minutes or so. Meanwhile, Crystal City was out there playing catch in their street clothes. They had their jerseys on, but just shorts at 6:18 before they finally left the field. And they're actually at the top of the stadium right now as these teams change in the elementary school, which is behind the street or across the street behind us here at this sprawling Crystal City school complex. We're actually at the elementary end. The high school end, we've been there before with the gym. We've gone there for quite a few district basketball games in the past, so we're a little familiar with this area. And then the baseball diamonds are a couple of blocks the other way. It's definitely spread out here, but this neighborhood is very much ingrained in the school campus here at Crystal City. It's a very unique place to watch a sporting event, that's for sure. That gym is a throwback. The stadium is a throwback, but you got the bleachers and press box that look like they're 50-plus years old, and then you've got a turf field, a brand-new scoreboard, which is actually behind the Crystal City bench, which is on the far side of the field. The scoreboard between the field and the railroad tracks here with a field behind it. So definitely a new experience for us here at Eagle 102 here in week 4 of high school football. Let's talk about these teams a little bit. Louisiana has definitely struggled to start the season, but come into this ball game as a heavy favorite. They're 0-3, and Coach Greg Pitzer has tried to rework the offense, some personnel changes due to transfer and injury, and he's hoping he's got the right recipe here in week number 4. And the defense also has to make some adjustments, although I think they've been improving week to week. And Crystal City, they had 8 turnovers in their opening week loss to Chaffee, and they haven't played since. Coach Pitzer from Louisiana said that maybe that was just week 1 mistakes, but then you take 2 weeks off, you're kind of at week 1 again. So this Crystal City team, they better have practiced hard over the last couple of weeks without an opponent to be ready for this Louisiana team. And I just think the football is better right now in the EMO conference. So I think that also has Louisiana a lot better prepared for a opponent like Crystal City, who are finally coming into the stadium, and they'll actually go down the center of this stone or concrete bleacher here through the crowd. And the starting wingback, Callaway Dashner, actually has almost a Thor-like hammer as he comes in, leads his team onto the field through the stands here at Crystal City. We'll take a break and come back with keys to the game for you after this on Eagle 102.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. During the process, I'll work closely with your lender and other professionals to make it as effortless as possible. I'm here with you every step of the way, so when you're ready to buy or sell, call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Keys to the Game on KJFM, sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Both the teams finally out there and warming up. Louisiana's been warming up for the better part of 40 minutes, and Crystal City has finally taken the field 21 minutes ahead of the scheduled kickoff of this Week 4 matchup. Just their second game of the season. They're 0-1, lost to Chaffee all the way back in Week 1. Louisiana 0-3 on the season, and we haven't seen them since they took on Montgomery County 2 weeks ago. And they're looking pretty fresh, and it's actually I think a big advantage to not know most of game week who your opponent is when you're struggling. Because instead of game planning and making specific plans for a team, you've just been working on what's wrong and trying to fix what's the mistakes that have been plaguing this team over the first 3 weeks. So they finally got their opponent later in the week and still don't know much about this Crystal City team. Although I think Coach Pitzer was able to wrangle some tape on them and at least prepare a bit of a game plan. But this is the type of game you just got to go out there, take care of the ball, play sound defense, and that's going to be the key on both sides. Just pay attention to what's been going on the first 3 weeks and trying to fix those things against a team that you have a big manpower advantage over. You don't run into that often if you're Louisiana, and also I think a lot more fluid program than this Crystal City Hornets team. A lot more organized on the Louisiana side. So if they can stay organized once they hit the field, I think they should be in line for their first victory of the season here tonight. Crystal City, they just have to play about as basic football as they can play. Being off for 2 weeks after only one game this season, it could be real ugly. So they just have to keep it simple. I don't think a whole lot of throwing is in the cards tonight for this Crystal City Hornets team. Those are our keys to the game. We'll have starting lineups for you next on KJFM.
Hello, this is Mary Millen with Community State Bank of Missouri. Spring is here, and now is the perfect time to make those needed home improvements with a home equity line of credit from Community State Bank of Missouri. Stop by and visit with one of our loan officers today. They will help guide you through the HELOC process. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Cellular Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Some never even fill their prescription, even if they don't feel well. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, your local Health Mart pharmacy is here to help. For fast, friendly service and affordable prices every day, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The Eagle 102 starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And we'll start with the offensive starters for the home team, the Crystal City Hornets. They'll have it across the offensive line at left guard, number 57, Antonio Lopez. He's a sophomore. At left tackle, number 58, Hayden Reynolds. He's a junior. The center is number 50, senior Joe Schubert. Right tackle is number 75, a sophomore, Matt Benz. And the right guard is a sophomore as well, number 63, Gary Kench. The receiving core, it's a short one. Wide receiver, number 17, a freshman, Evan Wolf, and a tight end, a freshman, number 15, Reed Lamar Finch. At running back, a sophomore, number 2, Caden Bolton. Also running back, number 5, a senior, Callaway Dashner. And at fullback, number 21, a sophomore, Caden Rafferty. The quarterback is a junior, number 3, Kyle Schomburg. And that's Kyle with a C. First time I've seen that, Kyle Schomburg, the starting quarterback for the Crystal City Hornets. And for the Louisiana Bulldogs defensively, their lineup stacks up like this. Across the defensive line, a junior, number 52, Sheldon Sylvie, and a senior, number 56, Ryan Camps. Also on the D-line, a freshman, number 55, Ben Nicola, and a senior, number 54, Russell Price. The linebackers are a junior, number 17, Wyatt Harrison. Also a linebacker, junior, number 16, Jace Luck. Number 9, a freshman, Brady Shepard at linebacker, as well as number 58, a junior, Kenny McCormick. The D-backs senior number 2, Mason Washington, a junior number 5, Latrell Weber, and number 6, senior Quincy Hutt. Those are the starters defensively for the Louisiana Bulldogs, who come to this ball game with a record of 0-3. Crystal City is 0-1 on the season. We're about 16 minutes away from game time. The Bulldogs are coached by Greg Pitzer, assisted by Tommy Fowler, Dustin Green, Jamie Saw, Joe Calhoun, and Matt Smith. And Crystal City is coached by Dan Fox, assisted by Miller Bowles and Zach Weiss. We'll take a break, come back with more of the pregame show for you after this on Eagle 102.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Bikes Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of Philly.
About 14 minutes to go before we kick off Week 4 action here from Crystal City as Louisiana 0-3 comes in to take on the 0-1 Hornets. Again, as we've been saying throughout the pregame, Crystal City has not played since a Week 1 loss to Chaffee, 20-14, in a turnover-filled ball game here at home. So they haven't even played on the road yet this season. I believe last week was canceled due to COVID, and I'm not sure about Week 2 what happened there, but they have just played one ball game so far this season, so they're coming in fresh, but probably a little green after not playing since Week 1 and only having the one game under their belt so far this season. And Louisiana, it was actually pretty funny. You think as Louisiana as a program with lower numbers than a lot of our area schools. But when they started coming down the stairs at the end of this large grandstand toward the field, the players for Crystal City were in awe of their numbers, and they outnumber the Hornets by almost 10 players. So it's pretty interesting to see the difference and how that difference was received here tonight. They're getting ready for the national anthem. We'll take a break, come back with more after this on Eagle 102.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and All Parts.
national anthem sung here tonight by the choir. And interestingly enough, the Crystal City High School choir outnumbers the football team about 3-1. That is a big choir here performing the national anthem ahead of this Week 4 matchup. Louisiana at Crystal City. Most of the week, they didn't know if they'd have a game or not. They just practiced and prepared for maybe an opponent, maybe a week off. But I think Louisiana comes in fresh and ready to grab their first victory here tonight in Week 4 against a smaller opponent in Crystal City, at least numbers-wise. It didn't look like size-wise they were any bigger than Louisiana out there. If I were to match up the roster and the way this team is built, it looks a lot like the Van Far Indians' current incarnation as far as numbers and where they get their strength from at what positions. So maybe there's a comparison for you in Crystal City and possibly Van Far. We'll see how they perform on the field, if that compares as well to the Indians. About 10 minutes to go before game time. We'll take a look at action around the area when we come back on the Eagle 102 pregame show.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi, folks. My name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
Week 4 action from Crystal City as the Louisiana Bulldogs on the road tonight, looking for their first win of the present campaign. They're 0-3 against Crystal City, 0-1. Other action around the area. The game we were scheduled to broadcast tonight, Bowling Green and Wright City, canceled. So kind of an odd homecoming week, or an odd end to a homecoming week without a game for the Bowling Green Bobcats, but they'll be back in action next week and ready to improve on their 3-0 record. And that's, I think, a big part of the problem why they couldn't find a game. No one wants to play Bowling Green right now. I think there were some other teams out there that could have stepped up and tried to challenge Bowling Green, but boy, the way that the Bobcats are running, that's a hard get for someone to take here at this point in the season. Especially, on a whim, I guess, late in the week to change up like that. Other games, Van Far and North Callaway. Mark Twain is hosting MMA this week, and Winfield with Ellsbury is at home against St. Charles West. I believe that's their homecoming as well, as we're into that part of the season here in the 2021 campaign. Beautiful setting for football here at Crystal City, old stadium. Beautiful new turf field. Scoreboard right across from us at the 50-yard line. They've got the fire truck with the giant American flag here for homecoming week. All the floats in the parking lot. And this is a field that's probably been here since the 50s. And just a beautiful complex here at Crystal City as they not a historical football power by any means, but they've got a great place to play here at home at Crystal City, across from the elementary school at this sprawling complex for Crystal City Schools. We'll take a break, come back with more as we're about 6.5 minutes away from kickoff here on KJFM.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
Great hair doesn't happen by chance. It happens by an appointment with PJ Salon. Make your appointment today and look your absolute best. PJ Salon in the Raintree Mall in Louisiana is your full-service salon, offering manicures, pedicures, tanning, and much more. Gift certificates for your someone special are always available, and walk-ins are welcome at PJ Salon. You may have 99 problems, but your hair doesn't have to be one of them. PJ Salon in Louisiana.
Follow Area High School Sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
I didn't know what to expect coming down here as far as the size of the crowd and everything, but they're taking homecoming week seriously here at Crystal City. This thing is about, I'd say the Crystal City side is about 90% full. On these huge grandstand. They've got the band in the front row. Louisiana has traveled well for as far away as we are. They have a nice little section here on the north end of the grandstand, and it's actually odd because Louisiana's fans and cheerleaders are on the north end, but the team is huddled in the south end zone, while Crystal City is in the north end zone. So it's kind of backward here as far as where they're putting the teams and the fans, and of course Louisiana on the near sideline between the field and the grandstand, while Crystal City is on the far sideline over by the railroad tracks here. So it's a definite different setup and a different atmosphere for football than we're used to in our area. As Louisiana breaks that huddle in the end zone and make their way to their sideline, we're getting closer to kickoff, just about 3.5 minutes away now. Crystal City still just hanging out past the north end zone. So I'm guessing they'll make an entrance at about the 2-minute mark, and then we'll have the coin flip and opening kickoff of this ball game. We'll take one more break, come back with Week 4 football after this for you on KJFM.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
When it comes to buying or selling real estate, you can count on the professionals at Penrod Real Estate in Louisiana. Serving Pike County and surrounding areas, Penrod Real Estate can find buyers for your home or property and can also assist in helping you find the home of your dreams. Residential or commercial, the friendly folks at Penrod Real Estate invite you to reach out if you're in need of help in any area of the real estate process. Phone 754-6922 or visit the office at 618 Georgia in Louisiana. Penrod Real Estate looks forward to serving you.
Before or after the games this season, let's go to Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester's Fried Chicken, and more. Good luck to the area teams this year from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store, Junction 79 and 54 in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Getting closer to kickoff here, and it's interesting. Just right at the 2-minute mark, just like I thought, the Hornets left the past the north end zone and started coming to the field. But instead of all running and having a big entrance like we're used to, they're just kind of meandering up the far sideline, throwing the ball in the air, and it's a lot different pregame ritual than we're used to seeing around our area. For sure. Louisiana, a lot more energetic toward the kickoff of this ball game, which is just a couple of minutes away. This game brought to you tonight in part by Lynn's Heritage House, PJ Salon, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Penrod Real Estate, Airco Convenience Stores, also by Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals, and Crazy Ladies Garden Center. That'd be Crazy Ladies Garden Center, as the captains and coaches now meeting at a giant CC logo at the 50-yard line. It's very reminiscent of Clark County's field, this turf field at Crystal City, all the way down to that overlapping C in an oval, red oval here at the 50-yard line. So hopefully Louisiana doesn't confuse them for Clark County and come out and play the way they should play against this Crystal City team. 0-1 are the Hornets. They're coached by Dan Fox. 0-3 are the Bulldogs, coached by Greg Pitzer, but the Bulldogs come into this ball game as a heavy favorite in Week 4 action. The coaches have made their way back to the sidelines. A few more pleasantries being exchanged between the officials and the captains. Now he shows the coin. And even more conversation before we flip this thing and decide who's going to kick off this ball game. Louisiana, even if they've won the toss, has been deferring to the second half under Coach Pitzer. So we'll see what they do here tonight, if they'll try and change things up and bring the offense out first in this Week 4 game. I think it's Crystal City that... or Louisiana going to call it, I believe. This is the longest coin flip I think I've ever encountered. I just want to get to football here in Week 4. Get this game underway. Again, we were scheduled to be at Bowling Green tonight. Wright City had to cancel that due to COVID. Crystal City won the toss, and they've deferred. So Louisiana will get the ball first when we come back here in Week 4 on KJFM.
When you are in need of a rental vehicle because your car is in the shop or you're needing a bigger vehicle for that family road trip, whatever the reason, look no further than LA Auto Sales and Rental for your next rental car need. 3300 Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Stop by Crazy Ladies Garden Center in Louisiana for all your fall planting needs. They have a variety of different colored mums, sunflowers, and other fall items. To keep your hands clean, Crazy Ladies Garden Center has ready-to-go planters full of your favorite fall plants. Open Thursday and Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 5, and Sundays 1 to 5. Crazy Ladies Garden Center in Louisiana, just off Georgia Street behind LA Auto Sales.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, view your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Time for football. 12 minutes on the clock here in the first quarter. It'll be Crystal City kicking off to the Louisiana Bulldogs to get this game underway. Beautiful night for football. Actually was out in the elements earlier. Started to rain for about 20 minutes or so. So we moved underneath this overhang. But we're still outside and out here above the fans for Week 4 action here at Crystal City. It's a very old stadium with a very modern field as they have the turf out there, and it's a beautiful turf with alternating dark and lighter green every 10 or 5 yards. So it's a great place to watch football for sure. And out there to kick it off will be Callaway Dashner for Crystal City. takes a 10-yard run up, and he's going to try an onside kick, and it's not going to go far enough. And will go and be down at the 49-yard line, and that's where Louisiana is going to take over 1st and 10. Once the Bulldogs knew it wasn't going to go 10, they got out of dodge, made sure that none of their players touched that ball. So great field position to start this ball game for Louisiana, and they have it 1st and 10 in Crystal City territory. They'll set up at the near hash marks, just outside that big Crystal City logo. They're the Hornets, and at under center is Quincy Hunt, and he'll take a direct snap to the near sideline and step out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Going to be about a yard short of the first down. But a good start for the Bulldog offense. So Quincy Hunt in a Wildcat formation takes it close to the first down. And now he'll line up next to Harrison in the backfield. See what we'll do here on 2nd and 1. It's again Hunt, and he busts through the middle and into the secondary and away for the touchdown. Quincy Hunt puts the Bulldogs up 6-0 just 12 seconds into this Week 4 matchup. Great start for the Bulldogs. They're ahead. Quincy Hunt has the Bulldogs ahead. It took one move, and he was in for the score. How about that? Just 12 seconds in for Louisiana. And out to kick the extra point is Ryan Capps. The holder is going to be Wyatt Harrison, trying for a 7-0 lead. Snap good, hold good, and the extra point is good. 7-0 Bulldogs here early. 12 seconds in Week 4. Louisiana ahead on Eagle 102.
Pike County, Missouri Health Department is accepting appointments for upcoming COVID vaccination clinics. Appointments can be made online at www.pikecountyhealth.org or by calling our office at 573-324-2111. These will be on a first-come, first-served basis. Stay up to date with more clinics by subscribing to our PCHD e-news. If you do not have internet access, please call our office and ask how we can help you stay informed.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM. Brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Quincy Hunt for 40 yards and a touchdown on the second play from scrimmage has Louisiana up 7-0. Caps added the extra point, and just 12 seconds in, it's Bulldogs ahead by a score, and Caps will kick off. And he'll kick it true to the deep man at the 14-yard line. Going to the far side with it is Caden Bolton, and he's knocked out of bounds at about the 34, and that's where Crystal City will start their offensive series. Got stink bugs here at Crystal City. Like the atmosphere except for that. 11:42 to go in the opening quarter, and whistles prior to the snap as the tee was still out there from the kickoff, and Quincy Hunt tosses that to the Bulldog sideline. Well set up at the far hash as the kickoff was returned to the right toward the Crystal City sideline. 1st and 10, it's a handoff, bouncing off, and actually the quarterback kept it, and Kyle Schaumburg rushes forward for a gain of about 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Second and 5. Looked like that play was going to be snuffed out, and then Schaumburg emerged from the back of the pack and ran around the defensive line of the Bulldogs and ran for 5 yards, almost 5.5. And nearing a minute gone here in the first quarter, they're out to the 41-yard line, their own 41. Play clock down to 5. They're just settling in, and they get it, and Camps ramps up the running back immediately. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play. Ryan Camps busted through, and it'll be 3rd and 6. That play was blown up before it started. And takes it back to the other side of the 40 to the Crystal City 39. 10:30 to go. They break the huddle with 20 on the play clock. Schaumburg actually under center. I don't see some of that. 2 wing backs and the fullback behind him. The give is to the fullback. Actually, the quarterback kept it. Now pitches out to the wing on the far side, and stepping out of bounds right at the marker is Camden Bolton. And it is enough for a first down out to the 46-yard line. So a fresh set for the Hornets, who interestingly enough have Hornet Killer in their press box. Whole can of it. So it could be an interesting post game. 10:07 to go here in the opening quarter. Clock stopped as the running back went out of bounds. And they put Bolton in motion. They run it to the near side, and stumbling forward near the 50 for a gain of 4 is the fullback. That's Dashner on that play, running back. Clock running again. And it'll be 2nd and 6. For the Hornets, as they quickly break the huddle this time, 18 on the play clock. And 2nd and 6, and now once they get to the line, there's a little confusion, but back under center is Schaumburg. And he'll hand off as they've yet to put the ball in the air. He actually kept it and ran to the near side. They're doing a good job on concealing that quarterback keeper on the option. And he's short of the first down by about a yard. It's going to be 3rd and 1. So the Hornets trying to convert for the second time this drive. And they're into Louisiana territory for the first time to the 45-yard line. Louisiana looking for a stop here on 3rd and 1, probably in 4-down territory. They put a man in motion, fake a pitch out, and rumble forward for a first down. So a fresh set on a little misdirection play, and that's you're going to get a lot with this wing offense. That was Caden Raftery on the carry, and a fresh set and deeper into Louisiana territory. I think the last team around us that used that wing, it was a single wing, and that was Winfield several years ago. Actually had some success with it. Just 1 wing back, 2 receivers this time. The give is Raftery, and he's down inside the 25. Flag comes out at the end, I believe, at the 26-yard line. It's actually marked at the 20, but we'll see the flag. And it's a sideline warning against the Bulldogs, so no penalty on the play. And another first down. And they're into the red zone are the Crystal City Hornets.
Penalty against the Bulldogs.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 20. 7:45 to go here in the opening quarter. 7-0 Bulldogs. They scored on their first possession, second offensive play. Under center is Schaumburg. He wears number 3. And he sold the fake again. This time he handed off to Raftery, who just had the big carry. And the Bulldogs went ahead and tackled the quarterback anyway just to make sure. They've been losing that when the quarterback keeps the option. Gain of 4 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 6. Quick moving offense for the Hornets. After the gain of 4 on first down, they're down to the 16-yard line. And it's a pitch to the near side and brought down across the 15. Short gain, about 2, maybe 3. That'll bring up 3rd down at the 14-yard line after that pitch play. Officially 3rd and 3. For the Hornets. Inside the Louisiana 15 at the 14-yard line. Again, put a man in motion, fake the pitch this time, and run it up the middle with Raftery. And he's going to be short of the first down at the 10, about a yard short. It'll bring up 4th down, and Louisiana needs a stop here. They give him for no gain. Actually, they give him a first down. How did that go down? So it's 1st and goal for the Hornets. That play looked like it was stopped a yard short. Stumbling as he tried to get around the corner is Cannon Bolton. And he'll get a gain down to the 5, about a 5-yard gain. It's 2nd and goal. So 2nd and goal to go for the Hornets. After a gain of 5, even though he slipped going across the line. 5:25 to play here in the opening quarter. Louisiana leads 7-0. They want to keep it that way. They need a turnover here from their own 5-yard line. Need to put a helmet on that ball. They have had trouble handling the misdirection of the Hornets offense here on this opening series. Raftery, no. It's the quarterback. And Schomburg is stopped short of the goal line by about a yard. It'll be 3rd and goal. Almost a horse collar, and the first defender had to let go to avoid the penalty, and he was brought down just shy of the goal line. It's at the 1 with 4:40 to play in quarter number 1. Louisiana needs a stop here on 3rd and goal from the 1. Crystal City looking to punch it in and answer the Bulldogs score. Quarterback tries to get around, and he is at the goal line and stopped short. Brought back. Caps with the big stop at the goal line. It'll be 4th and goal from about the length of a football away. Big stop for Caps to stop the touchdown on that 3rd down play, but you need one more big stop here. Clock running down to 3:48. Play clock at 18 as they break the huddle. Crystal City, after being stopped on 3rd and goal from the 1, now about a foot out on 4th down. Does the Bulldog team have a stop here? Fake the pitch out and up the middle. It's very close. They haven't signaled, and they're signaling no. It's a stop for Louisiana at the goal line. Big time stop. They keep their 7-0 lead with 3:29 to go here in the opening quarter on Eagle 102.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
One Multi-Sports Complex in Bowling Green is your year-round indoor facility to get your softball and baseball work in. Call Courtney at 573-324-2193 or Matthew at 573-324-8282 to schedule an appointment and to inquire about memberships. One Multi-Sports Complex just off VFW Road in Bowling Green.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
After the huge stop out of their own end zone, Wyatt Harrison jukes the defense for Crystal City and takes it all the way out to the 46-yard line, escaping the pressure of his own goal line after the defense got a huge stop. And now Louisiana back in business, 1st and 10 from the 46, their own 46, with 3:10 to go here in the opening quarter. They'll take it to the far side this time as Harrison lines up at quarterback on the second series after Hutt took the snaps on the first one to get a touchdown in 2 plays. So an evolving Louisiana offense here in the opening quarter, and they got themselves across the 50. It'll be 2nd and 4 back into Crystal City territory for the second time. And they go up the gut again and have the first down across the 45 to the 42-yard line of the Hornets with 2:35 to go in the quarter.
Bulldogs pick up the first down. Tackle the play by Dashner.
Dashner on the stop after the 8-yard run. So Louisiana, a big defensive stop, and now have the offense rolling again, looking to double their lead here in the opening quarter. 2:24 to go as the clock runs in the first. Right down below us on 1st and 10. Harrison to the near side on the direct snap. He takes it across the 40 to the 36-yard line. Gain of 6 on the play for Wyatt.
Stopped on the play by Dashner.
And Louisiana being a little more methodical here on this
Run brings up a second down.
second series. Give him 5.5 maybe. It'll bring up second down for the Bulldogs. 1:45 to play in the quarter. Quick moving first quarter of this ball game here at Crystal City High School. On 2nd down and 5, Louisiana jumped. And it'll be 2nd and 10. On the end of the line, Sylvie jumped early. That's a big penalty. Actually going to be 2nd and 9 for Louisiana after the 5-yard infraction. 7-0 Bulldogs. 40-yard run by Quincy Hutt on the second play from scrimmage. Oh, ball's out. Falling on it is the quarterback, Ethan Harrison, to keep the possession, but he loses 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 12 now. So the Bulldogs' drive is stalling after a good run to open things up. Down to 44 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Louisiana, take a breath, use a little play clock. It's down to 8 now. After that fumble, they go to the far side, put the ball in the air for the first time. It's caught. First down yardage on the far sideline and knocked out of bounds inside the 30. That's a gain of about 16 to the 30-yard line. And a new set of downs for the Bulldogs. And the first pass of the ball game for either side goes for 16. Down to 20 seconds to go in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 from the 30. Pretty simple screen on the far side, and it gets 16 yards. Harrison keeps it himself this time, runs up the gut, makes a couple of moves. He's got Another first down all the way down inside the 20 to the 15-yard line, and that'll take us through the end of 12 minutes. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 15 for the Bulldogs when we come back in quarter 2 on Eagle 102.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth. Sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mike's Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of Philly.
Interesting that they're bringing the floats around between the first and second quarter around the field here at Crystal City High School. It's an old-time asphalt track. And actually this field, the last time water got high was completely underwater, and the carpet even came up a little bit. So to get it back in this shape is a wonder, as they've sunk a lot of money into this facility here. And interesting, no bathrooms here at the football field. They have to bring in portable toilets, and the concession stand is actually just a row above field level off to the north end zone. So it's an interesting place here, Crystal City. It has a lot of character, and we're glad to be with you here down here as Louisiana looks for their first win of the season, leading 7-0 after one quarter here at Crystal City High School. Everyone's been great to deal with here at Crystal City as well. From Mr. Jones, the athletic director, all the way down through the coaches and players, and a flag comes out on the first play of the second quarter, getting around the corner and into the end zone, but I think this one's coming back. Quincy Hutt for 15 yards, but the flag is in the Louisiana backfield. Illegal shift, so a 5-yard penalty, and I'm surprised that play wasn't blown dead. And I think that's what the Louisiana coaches are asking now as well. Why wasn't the play blown dead from the start? And the
juniors. Second place, the seniors.
Conversation continues. So an illegal shift will be a 5-yard penalty, be a 1st and 15 from the 20 for the Bulldogs. So replay of the down. 11:53 to go in the quarter. Louisiana looking to take control of this game. A 2-touchdown lead would be nice here early in quarter number 2. Ball spotted at the 20. Quarterback standing at the 25. And they go to the far side on a pass to Mason Washington, and he's brought down shy of the first down, but inside the 10-yard line of the Hornets. It'll be second, and not very long. They got more than 10 of it on the play, make it a gain of 11. It'll be 2nd and 4. Second and 4 from the Bulldogs at the 9-yard line. Clock ticking down to 11:20 to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs looking to punch it in for the second consecutive possession. And it's a give this time. It's stumbling across the line. They've had a little trouble there around the 10-yard line, both teams. Maybe the carpet a little slick there. But it'll be a short gain. It'll be 3rd and about 2 after a gain of 2 for the Bulldogs. They call it 3rd and 3. I call it 3rd and 2 for Louisiana, just outside the 5-yard line. Bulldogs On third down, stacked backfield. And it'll be the quarterback, Harrison, up the middle. Actually, the running back, direct snap, and he's in for the touchdown. Wyatt Harrison in for the score to make it 13-0, 10:28 to go here in the second quarter. So a more sustained drive this time, and it's a 7-yard score for Wyatt Harrison. And Louisiana up 13-0 here early in quarter number 2. And they'll try and kick the extra point again. Up 13. Caps puts a boot into it, and it is true again, 14-0. Louisiana, 10:28 to go second quarter here on Eagle 102.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and All Parts.
Harrison, Wyatt with a 7-yard touchdown, 10:28 to go here in the second quarter, and Louisiana leads Crystal City in week 4, 14-0. 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns for the Bulldogs, a long sustained drive. Earlier for Crystal City was snuffed out at the 1-foot line, leading to that Louisiana touchdown just a bit later. So the Bulldogs doing it on both sides of the ball here at Crystal City, looking for their first win of the season. They're 0-3. Crystal City, this is their first action since a week 1 loss to Chaffee by 6 points. 20-14 was the final in that one, a turnover-filled game against the team from the Cape Girardeau area, in between Cape Girardeau and Sykeston. Camps to kick off. And he kicks it deep this time, backing up and making the catch at the 5 is Callaway Dashner. And he's into the next wave, and he's got only one man to beat on the far side. It's Caps, and Caps with the stop. How about that? Ryan Caps stops a sure touchdown. All Dashner had to do was make one more move, and he was in for the score. But he stopped at the 20-yard line. That's a whole lot better than 6 points. First and 10 from the Louisiana 20. After that return by Dashner. 10:16 to go here in quarter number 2. And the Hornets are in business for the second time, really. So they were stopped at the 1-foot line by Caps and Louisiana defense. Back-to-back plays. And now the Hornets go to their sideline. Not sure why they went to the sideline. There was a penalty against the Bulldogs. I'm not sure what the penalty was. It moves the ball 5 yards closer, so it's first and 10 from the 15. And we'll see if that affects the Hornets any. 6 on the play clock as they come to the line. Running far side with it is Schomburg, and he's run out of bounds, shy of the first down, but a nice gain to take it down to the Louisiana 7. So it'll be 2nd and 2. Crystal City in the red zone for the second time. 10-10 to go in the first half. Mark Froelich at Crystal City High School for Week 4 action. Louisiana ahead 14-0. Schomburg under center. Handoff this time, and in for the score is Caden Raftery to make it 14-6 with 10:07 to go here in the second quarter. Hornets on the board after failing on 3 tries inside the 5-yard line their first drive. So they break through, make it a 1-touchdown game. And it looks like they're going to go for 2 here, so they must lack a kicker. .07 to go. So just 14 seconds of game clock after the Louisiana score, and they get the 2-point conversion. Schomburg runs around the end and gets the score to make it 14-8. So a 6-point game. Louisiana's lead down to 6, 10:07 to go here in the first half on Eagle 102.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing MercBK Mobile. With the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account, you'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
10:07 to go here in the second quarter. Crystal City on the board. Touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Raftery from 7 yards out. Schomburg adds the extra 2 points. And this is a ball game again. Louisiana leads it 14-8. And we'll see if they go for the onside kick again, as they tried with the opening kickoff of the ball game. Dashner will kick it off. Callaway Dashner is his name. And the kickoff this time goes to the up man, Mason Washington, on the far sideline. And he takes it across the 45 to the 48-yard line of the Bulldogs. And that's where they'll start this possession 1st and 10. So another good starting position for Louisiana. They've scored on their opening 2 possessions. 9:59 to play here in quarter number 2. So just 14 seconds of game clock in between those touchdowns. The Wyatt Harrison score from 7 out, and the Raftery score from 7 out on the other end of the field. Bulldogs' 3rd offensive series. Begins with a give to Quincy Hutt, and a flag comes out from the far side, and Louisiana's going to lose 5 yards. And again, I think an illegal shift against the Bulldogs. I believe that's the indication with 9:55 to go. No gain on the play. And they'll mark off 5. Actually, a timeout now taken for Louisiana. 9:55 to go in the second quarter. Bulldogs lead the Hornets 14-8 from Crystal City High School on Eagle 102.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service. But did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Follow Area High School Sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
Timeout, Louisiana, up 14-8, 9:55 to go here in quarter number 2. Bulldogs scored on the second play, offensive play. Quincy Hutt for 40 yards. Extra point by Camps was good. And 10:28 of the second quarter, another Bulldog touchdown from 7 yards out by Wyatt Harrison. Extra point again, kicked by Camps and good. Answered by a 7-yard Raftery touchdown for Crystal City. 2-point conversion from Schaumburg was good. And now the Bulldogs have it 2nd and 10. So I'm not sure why that play or what the flag. I guess they picked it up and back to throw on 2nd down. Not much there for Hutt, but he breaks through into the secondary, still worming his way up the middle of the field and into Crystal City territory, down inside the Hornets 40 to about the 37-yard line. So a big gainer there on 2nd and 10. Clock running again down to 9:40 after the big catch and run by Quincy Hutt. Nice short little pass by Ethan Harrison, and Hutt did the rest. Pass was actually shy of the line of scrimmage after a deep drop by Harrison. Hands off this time to the near side, busting around the corner, brought down. Looked like a high tackle. Brought down oddly was Wyatt Harrison. Finally brought down by Camden Bolton after a gain of 9. So it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Bulldogs. From inside the Hornet 30. Little personnel change here for this 2nd and short play. Lots of receivers, 4 of them to the far side, 1 to the near side for Louisiana. We'll see if they want to go to the air here. Empty backfield. Pressure going to come from the far side, and trying to mess that up with the snap, and they're going to let it go all the way down and take a timeout. Play clock down to 0, but a timeout was taken by the Bulldogs with 8:33 to play. Their second timeout here in the second quarter. 14-8 our score. Louisiana leads on Eagle 102.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi, folks. My name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
8:33 to play in the first half. Louisiana has it 2nd and about a half yard from the Crystal City 28-yard line. Bulldogs yet to break the huddle, and Coach Pitzer comes back out. Says, come on, boys, let's get out there and get this first down. With about 4 minutes gone here, 3.5 minutes gone here in the second quarter. Already both teams have scored in this quarter. And the official on the far side talking to the Louisiana receiving corps before they line up. That was interesting. Looking at their uniforms, which can't find a problem with these. They're beautiful road uniforms for Louisiana. 2nd and 1. Deep drop. Pump fake. And finally launches it to the far side for Washington. He makes a move. Another move. Flag comes out. And he is finally brought down at the 5-yard line. But I think this one's going to come back, at least from the final spot. The flag. Where did that land? It's on the far side. I don't see it on the field. And it's a hold against the Bulldogs, so it'll be 10 yards from the spot of that foul, which was at the 11-yard line. So it's still going to be enough for a first down. But they won't have it first and goal from the 5. So he'll march off 10 yards from the 11, which will take it to the 21, which is still a first down by 6 yards. 8:19 to play. Who lead this ball game 14-8 on the road at Crystal City. Hornets have just played one game, haven't played since week 1. That was a loss here at home. Clock running again down to 8:10. First and 10 for the Bulldogs from the 21. Going to the near side with it and putting it in the air. It's caught on the near sideline and brought down. That's going to take it down to the 14. There on the reception was Alex Zera, the sophomore, brought down by Eisenbeis after a gain of 8. He's 2nd and 2 for the Bulldogs. After a nice gain on first, Bulldogs put in the air a little more frequently on this third offensive series, but they hand off here, trying to get the first down, and it looks like it's going to be very close, and they've, I think, got enough if the spot on the far sideline is true. Ooh, they're going to mark him just short. Harrison with a almost 2 full-yard run. It's 3rd and inches. And I think they may measure. The officials have taken a timeout. I'm not sure if they'll bring in the chain gang. We haven't seen that yet this season in 4 weeks of football. Any measurements, they pretty much eyeball it anymore. And now they'll say, let's go. 3rd and inches with 7.5 minutes to play in the first half. Bulldogs looking to convert. They've got 2 shots to do it. Get a half a football length, and it's a direct snap to Wyatt Harrison, and again, he's met by resistance, but gets across the line. And a first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 10 for the Bulldogs. After that conversion by Wyatt Harrison. 7:10 to play. As far as 1st and goals go, this is the worst one you can get. From the 10-yard line exactly. But the Bulldogs will take the fresh set and try and punch it in here from 10 yards out. Handoff. Too hot on the far side. He gets around the corner to the 5 and brought down inside the 5-yard line to the 3. It'll be 2nd and goal from that 3-yard line. So the tackle was inbound, so the clock continues to run down to 6.5 to play. Nearing the midway point of this second quarter. Someone just lost a balloon animal. Up here on top of the grandstand at this beautiful old stadium. An old lady here at Crystal City. 2nd and goal from the 3 for the Bulldogs. Trying to punch it in and get to 20 points. Ethan Harrison takes it on the far side, and he stopped short. Made the turn and gets down to the inside the 1. Brings up 3rd and goal. He was wanting in there. His feet just slipped out from under him as he made the final turn toward the goal line. This is the same goal line that Louisiana stopped Crystal City on their first offensive chance at the 3-inch line. Wyatt Harrison takes it in. Touchdown Bulldogs, 5:32 to play here in the second quarter. A 1-yard run for Wyatt, his 2nd touchdown of the night. So Ethan couldn't get it in. Wyatt does, and the Bulldogs lead this ball game 20-8. We'll see if Louisiana tries to answer that two-point conversion from the Hornets that they had after their first score of the night. Nope, they're going to kick it for the third time with Ryan Capps. 5:32 to play. Capps, pretty good place kicker. And flags come out. And what is the issue? The referee, the side judge, came in, put his hands on his hips. And now they're going to switch it up and go for two, it appears. They're going to bring the offense back onto the field. The penalty was against Crystal City. So now Louisiana will go for two, as that was moved up half the distance to the goal line. Harrison takes it again. Wyatt is into the end zone for the two-point conversion to make it 22-8. Bulldogs ahead here in the final half of the first half. 5:32 remaining in the second quarter on Eagle 102.
Great hair doesn't happen by chance. It happens by an appointment with PJ Salon. Make your appointment today and look your absolute best. PJ Salon in the Raintree Mall in Louisiana is your full-service salon, offering manicures, pedicures, tanning, and much more. Gift certificates for your someone special are always available, and walk-ins are welcome at PJ Salon. You may have 99 problems, but your hair doesn't have to be one of them. PJ Salon in Louisiana.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
5:32 to play here in the second quarter. Bulldogs in the end zone again. Wyatt Harrison, a 1-yard run, added the two-point conversion himself to put the Bulldogs back up by 2 scores here as we get late in the first half. Week 4 football on KJFM brought to you in part by Lynn's Heritage House, PJ Salon, Crazy Ladies Garden Center, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals, Airco Convenience Centers, and Penrod Real Estate. And you're with us here from Crystal City High School in the I-55 conference are the Hornets. And the Bulldogs come back onto the field. The Hornets look a little dejected. Bulldogs have had the ball 3 times and scored 3 times here in the first half. The Hornets almost scored on their opening possession, but were stopped at the inside the 1-yard line. Long run by Harrison out to the 40, set up a play from 7 yards out later on in the second quarter. Ryan Capps to kick it off for Louisiana for the 3rd time tonight. And he goes deep again. Bounces, picked up by number 5, Callaway Dashner, and he's going on the far sideline. Another good return, and is brought down a little shorter this time, but all the way to the Bulldog 38. They've got to get their kick coverage controlled. The last one went to the 20, this one to the 38. And Dashner, a nice return to set up Crystal City here late in the first half. So 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 38. And the Crystal City offense back on the field. Play clock down to 14 as they hit the line. Down to 10. They're still not set at 8. Finally, they get down on the ball at 5. Down to 3, and they finally get the snap off. It's a keeper on the near side. Now a pitch out, and nice job by Mason Washington to grab the arm of Camden Bolton and bring him down before he gets the first down, or even more on the near sideline. It's a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3, all the way down inside the Bulldog 30 to the 29. Clock stopped at 5:14 as he was brought out of bounds. Quarterback keeps it, and he's wrapped up immediately. And Caps and the gang bring him down for a loss. It's going to be very close to a first down. That's a favorable spot. I didn't think it got across the line of scrimmage, but I think they're going to give him the first down. Yeah, they mark him just shy. Be third, about the length of a football. They are going to have a measurement for the first time in 4 weeks of football. Third and inches or first down. We'll see. So the Chain King comes out from the far sideline. And he has the first down. 1st and 10. Schaumburg kept it himself. And again, I think that was a favorable spot for the home team with 5:08 to play. And that's a big one. You want this clock to be running and to stop for a measurement like that and then give them the first down on top of it really helps out the home squad. Hornets down on the ball with 15 to go on the play clock, 4:55 to go in the first half. They put a man in motion to the far side, hand it to the near side, and that is Bolton again for a gain of 3 out to the 25-yard line. 2nd and 7. They're not doing anything overly fancy, just a lot of misdirection in a loaded backfield. 2 wing backs, a quarterback and a fullback usually back there. Now just the wing and the fullback. And the quarterback under center. They put Bolton in motion. Inside handoff and push back is Callaway Dashner. No gain on the play. It'll be 3rd and 7. Caps with the stop. He's had a nice night defensively. And a nice night kicking extra points, 2 for 2. 3rd and 7. Under 4 minutes now to play in the half. Does Louisiana have another stop in them here? They've already had one big one at the 1-foot line. See if they can get the ball back here before the quarter ends. 3rd and 7 for Crystal City, and they got Caps to jump. That's going to set up a 3rd and about 3. As Caps jumps off into the neutral zone, call encroachment. So 3rd and 3. 2.5, we'll call it. It's down to the 20-yard line. For the Hornets, that's a big penalty against the Bulldogs. Bulldogs want to stop here. They won't get it. It's a first down run. Inside the 20 to the 16. They needed 2.5. They got 5. And a first down. Raftery with the first down run. We're inside 3 minutes. Clock continues to run. 1st and 10 Hornets. The way their offense moved, they may run out of time before they're able to get in the end zone. They'll have to burn some timeouts, I think. Hand off on first down. No. Quarterback keeper and brought down at the 10 is Schomburg. He gets it inside the 10. And Russell Price on the stop after a gain of 5. Down to the 10-yard line. Clock continues to run. Now down to 2:10. Bulldogs wait.
5-yard gain on the play brings up 2nd and 5 for the
Four-man front. Hornets bust the huddle at 10. Get to the line at 8. Comes set at 5 on the play clock. This time it's a give. No, a pitch out on the far side. And in for the touchdown are the Hornets. A little misdirection again, and ending up with it is Dashner, and he'll get the 10-yard score. Dashner makes it 22-14 with the 2-point conversion yet to come. 1:48 to go in the first half, and things just got a lot more interesting. 1:48 to play. A 22-14 game as they look to add the 2-point conversion here and get this again inside one score. Pitch out, near side, and bouncing off a tackle, then knocked out of bounds is Bolton. 2-point conversion fails, and the Bulldogs maintain their 8-point lead. 22-14, minute 48 to go in the second quarter. You're listening to Week 4 football on Eagle 102.
When it comes to buying or selling real estate, you can count on the professionals at Penrod Real Estate in Louisiana. Serving Pike County and surrounding areas, Penrod Real Estate can find buyers for your home or property and can also assist in helping you find the home of your dreams. Residential or commercial, the friendly folks at Penrod Real Estate invite you to reach out if you're in need of help in any area of the real estate process. Phone 754-6922 or visit the office at 618 Georgia in Louisiana. Penrod Real Estate looks forward to serving you.
Before or after the games this season, let's go to Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester's fried chicken, and more. Good luck to the area teams this year from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store, Junction 79 and 54 in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on the Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Dashner to kick off, and I wouldn't be surprised if they go for the onside again here, but no, they kick it deep. And waiting for it is Harrison. He traps it at the 20-yard line, breaks a tackle, comes to the near sideline. One man to beat, really, and he is brought out of bounds at the 50. Good return that time by Wyatt Harrison. And Louisiana in business with 1:39 to go in the half. All the way to the 50.
Wolf and Eisenbeis on the tackle.
Eisenbeis on the stop. And the Bulldogs have it. There is a flag, I believe, at the end of the play. And it's against the Hornets. A personal foul. Must have been a late hit, and that'll add 15 to the end of that play. So that'll take it from the 50 all the way to the 35 of Crystal City with 1:39 to play. Actually inside the 39 to the 34. That is a huge penalty for Crystal City, trying to go to the locker room only trailing by 8. Now the Bulldogs with a prime opportunity to extend that lead again. 1st and 10, empty backfield behind Ethan Harrison. 3 receivers to the far side. Washington the only receiver on the near side. Actually 4 receivers on the far side. And what do we have? Did Caps move on the offensive line that time? False start on the offense. They lose 5. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 39. Still a minute 39. Clock never started. But a little more territory for the Bulldogs to cover here. They send out the same formation, 4 receivers to the far side. Washington on the near side. Empty backfield. He slings it over to Washington. Bounces off a man. Makes another move. Still on his feet and runs out of bounds. Just outside the 25-yard line to the 26. And that'll be a gain of about 13 of the 15 he needed. It'll be 2nd and 2. Clock stops. 8 seconds ran off the clock on that play. And Washington made it out of bounds. Throwing again is Harrison to the far side this time. It's caught, and Hutt runs out of bounds. Quincy Hutt, gain of about 5 inside the 20 to the 19. And Louisiana having a nice little drive here. Not trying to do too much, not trying to leave any time on the clock. Minute 26 to go. They lead 22-14. Late in the first half. Eagle 102 halftime show coming up at the end of the quarter. That's Wyatt Harrison on the little screen pass, and there's nothing there for him. He's going to lose yardage. Back across the 20 to the 23-yard line. Schubert, Joe, on the tackle, and it's 2nd and 14. That's the first play that hasn't worked, and then an incomplete pass as they went out quick. On 2nd down, it'll be 3rd and 14. Third and 14 for the Bulldogs. Trying to catch everyone off guard there. On 2nd down, they go back to that empty backfield and lots of receivers for Ethan Harrison. Slings it to the far side, works around a man, nice block, and all the way to the end zone. Quincy Hutt with 51 seconds to go. No flags that I see, and the Bulldogs have extended their lead. A 24-yard pass and catch with 51 seconds left in the half. Bulldogs ahead 28-14 with the extra point yet to come. You'd think they'd go for 2 again here. And they will. Bulldogs trying to make it 30-14 here late in the first half. Put a man in motion. Harrison back to throw, puts it across the end zone, and it is tipped and goes out the back end. So a safe gamble there, up by 2 touchdowns at 28-14. 2-point conversion, no good. And we'll come back with 51 seconds to go in the first half. Louisiana in control on Eagle 102.
Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals just off Georgia Street is the place to go if you're looking for an affordable quality used vehicle in excellent condition. On-site financing available. Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals located at 3300 Georgia Street.
Stop by Crazy Ladies Garden Center in Louisiana for all your fall planting needs. They have a variety of different colored mums, sunflowers, and other fall items. To keep your hands clean, Crazy Ladies Garden Center has ready-to-go planters full of your favorite fall plants. Open Thursday and Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 5, and Sundays 1 to 5. Crazy Ladies Garden Center in Louisiana, just off Georgia Street behind LA Auto Sales.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM. Brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
28-14, 24-yard pass from Harrison to Hutt. 2-point conversion, no good. Bulldogs have their 2-touchdown lead back, which they've had off and on the entire first half. Crystal City's put up a fight. They've matched their total from week 1. 14 points. They lost in week 1 by 6 to Chaffee. Haven't played since. Caps on to kick it off for the Bulldogs. In the final minute of the half. Actually, it's going to be Harrison to kick it off, and we'll see what they do here on this kickoff. They've been kicking it deep, and Crystal City's been having nice returns. This one's a squibber and downed. That's a smart play. Down by number 21, Caden Raftery, after a couple of good returns by Callaway Dashner. Keep it away from him. 2 seconds come off the clock, 1st and 10 for the Hornets with their least desirable starting position of any drive. Shy of the 35 at the 34-yard line, their own 34. 28-14 Louisiana, 49 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Halftime coming up here from Crystal City. Bulldogs want to keep that 2-touchdown lead going to the half. I'd say going to the locker room, but I don't think they're going to any locker rooms because they're all across the street. And nice gain on 1st down for Raftery across the 40-yard line to the 41. Gain of 7. So 2nd and 3. On the stop was Brady Shepard for the Bulldogs. 2nd and 3 for the Hornets. Quarterback rolls out to the far side, puts it in the air for the first time, and it's caught on the far sideline by Bolton. And he's out of bounds into Bulldog territory down to the 42-yard line. That's the first passing play of the first half. For the Hornets, and it's good for a 1st down. That being said, they're down to 8 seconds and have to travel 42 yards. So if Louisiana can get the stop here and keep them in bounds, the half will come to an end. And they'll have their 14-point lead through 2 quarters. But you need a stop on this play. Keep them in bounds. 28-14, Louisiana leads. 8 seconds remain. And a timeout, I believe, is going to be taken by the Hornets with 8 seconds left. We'll take a timeout, come back with the end of the first half after this on Eagle 102.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
Area high school sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
8 seconds to go after the timeout. Louisiana wants a stop here, inbounds. A sack would be nice. I haven't had one of those, but they've only put the ball in the air 1 time. And now a 2nd time, and it's incomplete. 3 seconds to go. Intended target that time was Reed Lamar Finch, the tight end, a freshman. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 3 seconds to go. So back-to-back passing plays for the Hornets. And they're going to call another timeout. So we'll take one as well. 28-14, Louisiana leads Crystal City on KJFM.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mike's Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of Philly.
3 seconds now on the clock. 2nd and 10 for the Hornets from the Bulldog 42-yard line. And you got to go with something deep here if you're Crystal City. Possibly the last play of the half. 2nd and 10. Back to throw, and getting away from a man is the quarterback to the far sideline, and he is out of bounds, and that'll do it for 2 quarters. Run him out as the clock struck 0, and Louisiana goes to halftime, leading Crystal City 28-14. Back with the Eagle 102 halftime after this on KJFM.
The Eagle 102 halftime report is coming up, brought to you by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, review your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
Pike County, Missouri Health Department is accepting appointments for upcoming COVID vaccination clinics. Appointments can be made online at www.pikecountyhealth.org or by calling our office at 573-324-2111. These will be on a first-come, first-served basis. Stay up to date with more clinics by subscribing to our PCHD e-news. If you do not have internet access, please call our office and ask how we can help you stay informed.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
It's now time for the Eagle 102 halftime report on KJFM, sponsored by Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green.
Homecoming festivities going on here at Crystal City. 28-0 Louisiana trying to spoil that homecoming. Here for the Hornets, about 18 minutes to go before quarter number 3 begins, and Louisiana, a nice first half. It started with an onside attempt that failed for Crystal City as they tried to kick it off to Louisiana, tried to get it back off that kickoff. Didn't go 10 yards and was downed by the Hornets at the 49-yard line, their own 49. 2 plays later, Quincy Hunt runs it 40 yards for the first score of the game. Caps adds the extra point at 7-0. That score held steady for the entirety of the quarter, as the first drive for Crystal City was slow, methodical, 4 or 5 yards per play, and they converted a lot of third downs, even a fourth down, I believe, but then it got down inside the 5-yard line, and Louisiana stiffened up. Caps stopped a 3rd and goal run at the 6-inch line on a nice tackle, and then the whole defensive line came together and stopped Crystal City from getting across the goal line from 6 inches out. A turnover on downs gave it back to Louisiana near the end of the quarter. And then on the first play of the next drive, Wyatt Harrison took it all the way out past the 40-yard line for Louisiana, and it was on from there. At 10:28 of the second quarter, Harrison would score on a 7-yard run. Extra point good, and it's 14-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. Just 14 seconds later, actually 21 seconds later, it was a 7-yard run for Caden Raftery that got Crystal City on the board. They added the 2-point conversion on a run by the quarterback, Kyle Schomburg, and it's 14-8. But Louisiana wasn't done. Wyatt Harrison would score a 1-yard touchdown with 5.5 to play in the first half. 2-point conversion for Harrison as well, and it's 22-8. Dashner would score on a 10-yard run with 1:48 to go in the half. 2-point conversion this time was no good, and it's 22-14 in favor of the Bulldogs. And with just 51 seconds to go in the half, it was Ethan Harrison connecting with Quincy Hunt on a 24-yard catch and run for a touchdown. 2-point conversion this time no good, and it's 28-14 through 2 quarters as Louisiana was able to keep the Hornets out of the end zone on their final drive of the first half. So, and a lot of action in the first half. First quarter, not a whole bunch of scoring, but the second quarter things picked up, and it's 28-14, Louisiana leading here at Crystal City after 2 quarters. We'll take a break here on the halftime report, come back, look at scores around the area when we return on KJFM.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for Ego. Power beyond belief.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and All Parts.
Through 2 quarters, it's Louisiana on the road leading at Crystal City 28-14. Couple of touchdowns for Wyatt Harrison in the first half. Quincy Hunt with a couple of touchdowns as well, one rushing and one receiving. So a pretty good first half for the Bulldogs, and they lead it 28-14. Some other scores from around the area. Pittsfield trailing Blunkborough in the first quarter, 28-0. Mark Twain over MMA at the half, 56-0. Mark Twain looking to stay perfect at 4-0 if they can hold off MMA. But that one's not in question. 56-0 after 2 quarters. 8-man North Shelby at Schuyler County. It's North Shelby leading 50-0. A lot of blowouts. Here's another one. The first half isn't over yet. According to Michael Starks at Hannibal, they lead Fulton 62-0. So a lot of blowouts. Monroe City up at the half over Centralia 16-0. And just a whole lot of not close games. Palmyra leading Brookfield 7-0 at the half. And try and get you some more as we continue on with the halftime report. But Bowling Green not playing this week. Their opponent, Wright City, had to cancel the homecoming game tonight and the JV game on Monday. And Bowling Green at 3-0, and the way they've been playing, no one wanted to play the Bobcats in week 4. So they'll stay perfect at 3-0, but that'll probably hurt their power rankings down the line if it comes into those type scenarios. So that's a a real bummer for Bowling Green not to play tonight, not only because they need to keep playing and keep winning, but also because it really put a damper on the homecoming festivities. They had the parade, they had the coronation at the pep rally, and they'll recreate the coronation when the Bobcats host North Callaway, but no game tonight, and that's a big blow for a Bobcat team that's been rolling so far in this season. The homecoming court gets the convertible treatment here at Crystal City, and that's an interesting take. You don't get to drive on many tracks, and this one's an asphalt track at Crystal City, so they're dropping them off in convertibles to take their place amongst the homecoming court. About 10 minutes to go before we start quarter number 3. 28-14, Louisiana leads. We'll talk more about this ball game when we come back on the Eagle 102 halftime report.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Area High School Sports on the Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
2 quarters in the books here at Crystal City, and it's the Bulldogs, Louisiana, leading in week 4, 28-14 over the Hornets. They've crowned the king and queen here at Crystal City, so we're around the corner of a bit of an extended halftime, and now getting ready for third quarter action. Again, 2 touchdowns, one rushing and one receiving for Quincy Hunt in the first half. Wyatt Harrison with a couple of scores as well to get Louisiana to 28 points. The scores for Crystal City, Dashner and Raftery, both in the second quarter, one at 10:07, one at 1:48 remaining in the half to get them on the board and in this ball game. But a 2-score game, 2-score lead for Louisiana, and the things that they have done right are offensively. They are running the ball well. The passing game, I think they've only had one negative passing play. They've got to clean up a few of the penalties, but the offense looks pretty good here in through 2 quarters on the road here on this turf field. Defensively is where they've had their issues. The misdirection for Crystal City, they play like a wing offense, and having that many options in the backfield has created some problems matchup-wise for Louisiana. And I know there was at least one play that they tackled the quarterback 2-3 seconds after he handed off the ball, because they really do disguise things very well. It's a very shifty quarterback in Kyle Schomburg, and he hides what he's doing very well. And whether it's giving it to Bolton or Dashner or Raftery, you don't know until it's too late which way that ball's going. And they've burned them for 5-6 yards a carry each and every time. It's not huge gains, but they've been sustained, and they busted off a couple as well. The kick return game, or the kicking game, is where Louisiana has really struggled, as on the first few, they just outkicked the coverage and allowed big returns, one to the 40, one to the 20, and both of those led to scores for the Crystal City Hornets. Their only 2 scores were set up by kick returns. So got to clean that up, and I think they did a good job of that, kicking to the up man with the squibber that he had down, did Raftery, to end that kickoff return bid inside of Crystal City territory for the first time. So that's what Louisiana needs to work on. We'll take a break and come back as the band begins to play, and they've even got a drum set on the field. So I think we're going to be pushing this 6 minutes to go before we start the second half here on Eagle 102.
Cellular and Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Wait, there's more. They also offer several options for internet service with Viasat, HughesNet, and AT&T. Hold on, there's still more. They can also do security system installations, have TVs in stocks, mounts, and cables. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular and Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicky Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
28-14, Louisiana leads through 2 quarters. The band continues to play here at halftime. The Bulldogs are back on the field and are in a circle between the 15 and 5-yard line, stretching things out. And Crystal City still talking about things, but we saw that in the pregame as well. They don't get in a big hurry to get to the field and get into game readiness. And it didn't turn out too bad. The first drive was stopped at the 1-foot line, but after that they were able to put 2 touchdowns on the board, but still trail our Louisiana Bulldogs 28-14 through 2 quarters of this ball game. So good first half for the Bulldogs. The offense looks pretty good. All in all, they've been able to do a few different things, some different combinations coming out of the backfield. Some 5 receiver sets have been nice to look at, and the blocking's been pretty good. And, I think just 1 holding penalty and 1 for a block in the back against the Bulldogs in the first half of this ball game. So pretty clean. There was a little line difficulty on both the offensive and defensive side, a couple of encroachment and offside penalties or false start penalties against Louisiana, but they're really not too bad. Pretty clean 2 quarters of football for the Bulldogs as they lead this ball game by 2 touchdowns going into the third quarter. It'll be the Bulldogs kicking off to Crystal City, and we'll see if they return the favor and have an onside attempt to start the second half. I doubt it, but the option's always out there as we get ready for second half football here in week 4. Bulldogs lead Crystal City on the road 28-14 on KJFM.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi folks, my name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Hello, this is Brittany Hinkey with Community State Bank of Missouri. Now is the perfect time to start saving for retirement. Community State Bank offers competitive rates on traditional and Roth IRAs. Unlike most investments, some contributions may be tax deductible and will grow either tax deferred or tax free. Come in and see one of our IRA representatives in Troy or Bowling Green to maximize your savings opportunities today. Community State Bank of Missouri, your hometown community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on the Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
Teams are back on the field. A little calisthenics going on the Crystal City sideline on the far side of the field. Louisiana's all stretched out and warmed up and getting a few tosses in from Ethan Harrison as he gets ready for the second half. Bulldogs will be kicking off to Crystal City to start the second half of this ball game. And they do put 3 minutes on the clock at the end of an extended halftime. They got the band off the field. They were all stretching out. I think Crystal City says they're ready. We want to get this second half underway. First half was good. Bulldogs score 4 times and lead this ball game 28-14 on the road, looking for their first win of the 2021 campaign. So we'll take a quick break, come back, check some more scores as we get ready for second half football on KJFM.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynnsheritage.com.
Great hair doesn't happen by chance. It happens by an appointment with PJ Salon. Make your appointment today and look your absolute best. PJ Salon in the Raintree Mall in Louisiana is your full-service salon, offering manicures, pedicures, tanning, and much more. Gift certificates for your someone special are always available, and walk-ins are welcome at PJ Salon. You may have 99 problems, but your hair doesn't have to be one of them. PJ Salon in Louisiana.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM. Brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
Only updates I see, Monroe City has extended their lead over Centralia to 24-0 with about 5 left in the third quarter, and Palmyra has doubled up their lead on Brookfield to 14-0 through into the second half of that ball game. We're about ready for second half football here as Louisiana looks for their first win of the season. 28-14, they lead Crystal City through 2 quarters. I thought for a second somebody left their baby with me. That would have been disastrous. But they just left the stroller, took the baby. All right, 24 seconds to go until we kick off the second half. Teams ready to come back onto the field. Louisiana actually is back on the field and just waiting on Crystal City to take their spot. As we're down to 10 seconds on the halftime clock, and they finally start jogging out toward their positions, awaiting the kickoff of the third quarter here at Crystal City High School. They do not get in a hurry. Laid back are the Crystal City Hornets. 12 minutes on the clock. Bulldogs lead by 2 touchdowns. Harrison looks like he'll be kicking off again. Started with Caps doing the kicking off, but he was kicking too deep. Out kicking the coverage and led to some big returns, so they put Ethan Harrison in to kick off, and he kicked it to the up man and were able to stop him a little further down the field. And they moved those up men up actually to the 35-yard line, so we'll see what Louisiana does here. It's a squibber to the near side, gets past a man, pushed in the back, ball loose, and finally down by number 2, Cannon Bolton. And they will get, they flag the Louisiana player. I think it was Hutt. Was it Hutt? I think that pushed him down. It's not a block in the back because he, I don't know. It was pretty obvious, a two-hand shove right into the back of the player for Crystal City. So this one's going to move up significantly from the spot the ball was down. Crystal City broke their huddle and we're coming to the line. They're still discussing the penalty. We'll see what happens here. And they're going to call a block in the back is what they're going to call. So that'll move it up from the spot of the foul, which is at the 36-yard line of Brookfield. It'll take it across the 45. They're still discussing what to do here, how to enforce this. Now the referee comes in from the far sideline. And the back judge, who still has the ball in hand, hope he remembers where he spotted the ball, in on it as well. All 5 officials are talking about this. So Crystal City will go back and huddle up again. Looking at significantly better field position. They started coming to our line. Now they're going to huddle up again. This has taken a while to figure out how to enforce this penalty. All right, this is a couple of minutes of discussion. Think long, think wrong, right? That's the way it goes. And now they break that huddle. And going to talk to the quarterback, Kyle Schomburg. About what they want to do. And the side judge goes over and talks to Coach Dan Fox. And they will mark it from the spot of the foul, I believe, which is the 36-yard line. I'll get a different football in there. That was another thing. They never switched out the ball. Now Louisiana comes to the sideline. Are they going to re-kick this? They are going to re-kick it. So they'll kick it off from the 30 now. That's where maybe you put Caps back out there. Have him kick it. Well, now, Looks like it's going to be Ethan Harrison again to kick it off. Which, I guess this is all good because if you were watching a live video stream through KJFMradio.com, our camera froze up momentarily, so we get a second chance at covering this opening kickoff of the second half. And only 1 second came off the clock. Squibber again to the near side. Picked up near the 50 and ball's out. Did the Bulldogs fall on it before it went out of bounds? I believe they did. Wait for the official signal. And Louisiana has it. The Bulldogs come up with a turnover on the re-kickoff to start the second half, and we'll have it at the 49-yard line. Who fell on that? I think it may have been Hutt. He was the one getting the attention. And the Bulldogs get the ball at their own 49 after a turnover on the kickoff. How about that? And now a flag comes in from the far side. This is interesting. Too many men were on the field for Crystal City. Yep, they had 12 men on the field. And they'll mark off 5 yards, so it'll be 1st and 5 and into Crystal City territory. So the Bulldogs running in some good luck here to start the second half. And they have it 1st and 10 in Crystal City territory from the 46-yard line. 1st and 5, rather. Ethan Harrison with it on the far side. Looking for the first down. Has it on across the 40 near the 35 of the Hornets. Marked out at the 37 and a fresh set. 1st and 10. And there is a flag. We'll see what this is. We are selling some hankies here to start the second half. We got, what is it, a hold against the Bulldogs? They're moving back. And it is against Louisiana. Oh, it was after the play. This happened after the play. So something's going on down there because they are trying to very hard to keep this game in check, and it's not something that's evident from up here. So we'll see how much they take away from Louisiana. It's still first down, but instead of 1st and 10, this thing's going all the way back to the Bulldog 48-yard line. Yikes. So it's 1st and 25. Still only 57 seconds gone here in the third quarter. Louisiana has the ball on a fumble recovery on the re-kick of the opening kickoff because there was a penalty against the Bulldogs on that play. Now they connect to the near side, stepping around a man and brought down high. I believe that was Hutt again. And actually, it wasn't 1st and 25. It was still 1st and 10. So they get a first down out of that and are back into Crystal City territory down to the 41-yard line. So a little confusion on the enforcement of that last penalty, but Louisiana gets the first down. They have it 1st and 10 from the 41 of the Hornets. Deep drop, near side, another catch. This is Mason Washington stepping around a man. They got him by the shoelace and bring him down. He's going to have another first down on a gain of 11. Mason Washington with a gain of 11. Stays in bounds. Stop the clock to move the chains. Then it'll start again with 10.5 to go here in quarter number 3. So Louisiana's come out moving the ball despite the penalties. Fresh set, pump fake. Stepping around, he goes deep to the end zone and touchdown. Did he hold on? No. Caught it and dropped it in the end zone. He had it when he hit the ground. When he came down, it came out. Washington, the intended target, disappeared from our view behind the vines. He was up there, he had it, and came down on his back, and it popped out. Stops the clock with 10:07 to go, and some good arm strength from the sophomore Ethan Harrison, and a good route run by Mason Washington. Just couldn't hold on, and now it'll be Hutt on the carry to the far side. He's got it to the marker. They're going to stop, mark him just shy of the first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Number 6, Hutt, brought down by 5, Dashner.
Dashner on the stop for the Hornets, and they mark him over a yard shy. These spots have been interesting to say the least in this ball game. 3rd and 2 for Louisiana. Down to 9.5 to go in quarter number 3. High snap. Wyatt Harrison takes it out of the Wildcat, and he gets the 1.5 yards, 2 full yards for a first down. So Louisiana converts. 1st and 10 from the 19 of the Hornets. Clock continues to move down to 9:08 to play in the 3rd quarter. Bulldogs waste no time getting to the line. Down to 10 as they come set. Ball's out, and having a fall on it is Harrison. A little trouble on the exchange between Ethan and Wyatt, and Ethan has to fall on it. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 19. Second and 10 for the Bulldogs. Fortunate to get that ball back. They started this drive recovering a fumble on the kickoff, and they're able to keep that fumble. Harrison Ethan is brought down for a loss. That's a sack of the Bulldog quarterback, and it's going to be 3rd down and about. They give him forward progress to the 21, so only a loss of 2 on the play, but 3rd and 12. They'll make it 3rd and 11. They only lost 1. Raftery gets the credit for the sack, although he had some friends with him, and a timeout taken by Louisiana. 7:38 to play, 3rd quarter. Bulldogs need a 3rd and 11 conversion when we come back on KJFM.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what the very best this season, and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
When it comes to buying or selling real estate, you can count on the professionals at Penrod Real Estate in Louisiana. Serving Pike County and surrounding areas, Penrod Real Estate can find buyers for your home or property and can also assist in helping you find the home of your dreams. Residential or commercial, the friendly folks at Penrod Real Estate invite you to reach out if you're in need of help in any area of the real estate process. Phone 754-6922 or visit the office at 618 Georgia in Louisiana. Penrod Real Estate looks forward to serving you.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
Here's Hunt with it on the far side after the timeout. Gets around a man, has the first down, has the touchdown. Touchdown, Quincy Hunt, but there is a flag, and that's going to be a hold. Hunt into the end zone for the third time, but it's coming back. Holding against the Bulldogs, so it'll go from 3rd and 11 and a 21-yard touchdown to 3rd and 21. It was at the spot of the first move. It'd actually be more than 21 because it was behind the line of scrimmage. This is a huge penalty against the Bulldogs all the way back to the Crystal City 28. Monroe City has extended their lead over Centralia to 30-0. Highland leads Macon 22-12 after 2 quarters. That's score's getting a little age on it. And what do we have? Quincy Hunt has to remove his earrings before the next play. He was sent to the sideline and an official's timeout to remove his earrings. That is something else there. 7:31 to play, 28-14, and now Crystal City started toward their sideline, and everyone's sent back on the field. Referees whistle to get back out there. Hutt now without the earrings, without a touchdown here in the second half. 2 in the game. And third, and now more flags come out prior to the snap. I think this one is against the Hornets. They'll mark off 5 of the yardage that they just got on the Louisiana penalty. That moves it inside the 25 to the 24. And a little better odds for Louisiana to convert this third down play. Direct snap to Hutt. Moves upfield, brought down, and shy of the first down. Actually, just across the original line of scrimmage as he's tripped up. So it's going to be 4th and 10.
That brings up a 4th down and 10 on about the 20-yard line, 19 maybe.
4th and 10 for Louisiana from inside the 20. At the 19, they'll go for it here, especially the way they've been moving the ball, despite the penalties. First 4th down conversion attempt for the Bulldogs tonight. Clock running, under 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Back to throw to the near side to Hutt, and he's across the 10, and he's going to be short of the first down. It's going to be a turnover on downs. He needed 10. He got 9, it looks like. And a turnover on downs gives it back to Crystal City. So their first big stop of the night. In fact, it is their first stop of the night. Louisiana had scored on every previous attempt and almost converted that one. They were less than a yard shy when Hutt went out of bounds. The weight of those earrings probably could have carried him across, but those were removed. Louisiana still leads this game 28-14. Timeout on the field. We'll take one too here in the third quarter on KJFM.
Before or after the games this season, let's go to Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester's Fried Chicken, and more. Good luck to the area teams this year from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store, Junction 79 and 54 in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco.
When you are in need of a rental vehicle because your car is in the shop or you're needing a bigger vehicle for that family road trip, whatever the reason, look no further than LA Auto Sales and Rental for your next rental car need. 3300 Georgia Street in Louisiana.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mike's Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of Philly.
Third quarter, nearing the midway point. Turnover on downs gives it back to Crystal City inside their own 10-yard line. And they go with a run play for about a yard out to the 11. It'll be 2nd and 9. Raftery on the carry. Host of Bulldogs there to stop him after a short gain. 2nd and 9. For the Hornets. Clock running down to 6:08. Schomburg hands it off. Did the ball come out again? There's a fight for it. Who came away with it this time? Bulldogs say they have it, and Louisiana does have it. Their second takeaway of the second half, both on fumbles, and this one is just outside the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, Louisiana. They couldn't convert on 4th down, but 2 plays later, they get it back, and it's 1st and goal. The Bulldog offense back on the field with 5:57 to play. Unbelievable. So Louisiana will try and cash in here. Bulldogs doing a lot better against the run here in the second half. In 2 plays, I guess. And here's Harrison knocked down at about the 3-yard line, falls forward to the 2, and it's 2nd and goal. Give him 4 on the play, 2nd and goal from the 2. Bulldogs trying to get on the board, and Ethan Harrison is in. A 2-yard score increases the Louisiana lead. 5:33 to play here in the third quarter. And it's a 2-yard touchdown for Harrison. He's got 1 passing and now 1 rushing to make it 34-14. An extra point yet to come. And it looks like they're going to kick it this time. They've gone for 2 the last couple.
56 counts to take the extra point.
Caps on again. This one's blocked. Blocked at the line. Coming through was Raftery, Caden Raftery, the sophomore, and he stops it, blocks it, and it's 34-14 Louisiana. So they lead by 20 here in the third quarter on KJFM.
Stop by Crazy Ladies Garden Center in Louisiana for all your fall planting needs. They have a variety of different colored mums, sunflowers, and other fall items. To keep your hands clean, Crazy Ladies Garden Center has ready-to-go planters full of your favorite fall plants. Open Thursday and Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 5, and Sundays 1 to 5. Crazy Ladies Garden Center in Louisiana, just off Georgia Street behind LA Auto Sales.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, review your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and All Parts.
Ethan Harrison with a 2-yard touchdown after the fumble. 2 plays after the fumble recovery inside the 10-yard line. He had a run of 4 and then a run of 2, and Louisiana into the end zone, and Harrison will kick off. Tonight's Week 4 action on KJFM brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, PJ's Salon, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Penrod Real Estate, Airco Convenience Centers, Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals, and Crazy Ladies Garden Center. 5:33 to play. Extra point was blocked. And here we go. This little pooch again, and the ball almost came out again. Corralled this time by number 17, Evan Wolf, the freshman, wide receiver and defensive back, pulls it in with a little trouble for Crystal City, and they'll take it at the 40-yard line, it appears. 39, their own 39. And that's how you prevent big runbacks. You kick it like that. Louisiana did, and Crystal City has it 1st and 10. Schomburg has the offense on the field once again. Trying that misdirection again, and Louisiana's just not falling for it here in the second half. That time, the defensive effort led by Cooper Lumley. He brought down the quarterback for a 1-yard loss. So Lumley with a sack. 1-yard loss. Clock running down to 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Between the hashes, they spot the ball for this 2nd and 11 play. Bought the misdirection that time, and there was still, hey, there's a little extracurricular going on between Hunt and Callaway Dashner as they both took a tumble 10 yards down the field. It's a 1-yard gain. It's 3rd and 9. Actually, a 2-yard gain from the previous spot. And Hunt's going to come off, cool down a little bit. Probably a good decision. Let's see if they try to attack his side of the field, though. He's probably the fastest man out there on either side. They go to the far side instead with it, and it's a handoff to Bolton, and he is brought out of bounds at the marker. It depends on the spot. It looks a little bit short on first view, and it'll bring up 4th and 1. Cannon Bolton with an 8-yard carry, and it's 4th and about a half yard at the 40, just past the 48 of Crystal City. 2:57 to play. I'm not sure. I guess he did go out of bounds on the far side. That's why the clock is stopped. Big 4th down here for Crystal City and the Louisiana defense. They go goal line and they get it across for the first. Push the pile forward for about 4 yards total into Louisiana territory, out to the 48. So first down. But the way this drive is moving, and now an official's timeout called by the side judge on the far side, and they're looking at somebody over there. I'm not sure if it's a member of the chain gang or what, but someone on the far sideline, and the referee took a knee. 3:47 to play, third quarter. Louisiana leads this ball game 34-14 at Crystal City on KJFM.
Pike County, Missouri Health Department is accepting appointments for upcoming COVID vaccination clinics. Appointments can be made online at www.pikecountyhealth.org or by calling our office at 573-324-2111. These will be on a first-come, first-served basis. Stay up to date with more clinics by subscribing to our PCHD e-news. If you do not have internet access, please call our office and ask how we can help you stay informed.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
First and 10, Crystal City into Louisiana territory from the 48-yard line. They go far side. Quarterback kept it. I don't think he initially wanted to keep it. He was trying to hand it off to Raftery, But Schaumburg keeps it and gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and down and 10 for the Hornets. As Louisiana's really been attacking that first move. 3 minutes to go here, third quarter, and no real sense of urgency right now from the Crystal City side. They are taking their time getting to the line. 5 on the play clock. They put a man in motion. And the quarterback is wrapped up and brought down for a loss across the 50. He tried to sell that handoff to Rafferty again. Louisiana wasn't buying it and stopped him for a 3-yard loss back to midfield. So it'll be 3rd and 13. Yeah, call it 12. Back to midfield. It's a loss of 2 on the play. That's another fortunate spot, I think. Down to 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Again, they put a man in motion. Throwing this time, and it's tipped and intercepted. Harrison intercepts it. And Louisiana, their 3rd takeaway. A flag came out after the interception against the Bulldogs. It's after, I believe, the interception, so Louisiana's still going to get the turnover. Yeah, because they're marking it from the spot. So Louisiana will still have the ball on offense, and it'll still be 1st and 10. It's just a matter of where the ball is placed.
Penalty is roughing the passer.
Or they're saying it's roughing the passer? Oh, that's ridiculous. I mean, that flag was thrown after the interception was already made. That was post-turnover.
That'll give the Hornets an automatic 1st down.
That's not how you enforce that penalty. Wow. Unless he was just late throwing the flag, which is a possibility. But that's a huge turn of events. Favoring Crystal City. They have it at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10, when it should be the other way. Nothing much going on 1st down. We're down to a minute and a half to go in the quarter. This will probably take us down under a minute.
New quarterback for the Hornets is 12, Nolan Eisenweiss.
Well, and they bring in a new quarterback for this series, Nolan Eisenweiss. Clock stops momentarily. Now it rolls again. No gain on the play. It's 2nd and 10. For Crystal City with 50 seconds to go. Pitch out near side to the old quarterback, and he's brought down after a nice gain. Actually, that was Callaway Dashner, not Schaumburg. Not enough for the 1st down, and take us down to 30 seconds to go. 3rd and 3 for the Hornets. Inside the 30 to the 28-yard line of Louisiana. 20 seconds to go, and they don't look at all interested in running a play, but they have to because the play clock has less time than the game clock. Down to 5 seconds, 3 on the play clock. They do get it off. They move the pile forward, and I think it's going to be enough for a 1st down. We'll see, yep. Gain of about 4 on the play, and it'll be 1st and 10 from the 22 for Crystal City when we start the 4th quarter next on KJFM.
Bowling Green Tractor wants to change the way you think about yard work with their Ego 56-volt ARC lithium battery-powered lawnmowers, weed eaters, blowers, trimmers, and chainsaws. At Bowling Green Tractor, you can walk in and see for yourself just how easy these products are to handle. Bowling Green Tractor, your home for ego. Power beyond belief.
Cellular Satellite Center is the only stop you need to make when it comes to satellite providers, offering DirecTV and Dish Network along with antenna installs. Now, a special message from Matthew Niemeyer himself.
If you call an 800 number and they say we will be the local installer, they are wrong.
Contact Matthew at Cellular Satellite Center in Bowling Green, your local authorized dealer.
Hear all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Start of the fourth quarter here from Crystal City. Louisiana, in their bid for their first win of the season, lead the Hornets by 20, 34-14, with 12 minutes left to go in this ball game. They'll switch ends to the field. It'll still be 1st and 10 for the Hornets from the Louisiana 23-yard line. That's how we'll start quarter number 4. A couple of turnovers, but one taken back. It was a tip and interception by Wyatt Harrison. But they said that there was roughing the quarterback before the interception, even though the flag was thrown after the interception. So that negated the turnover and continued this drive. And the Hornets bring out a new quarterback to start it, Nolan Eisenbeis, the freshman, replacing Kyle Schomburg. And the referees seem to want to start this fourth quarter on time. They threw a lot of flags in the third quarter, and they're going to throw more flags as half of Louisiana's line jumped across. Were they drawn off? We'll see. Will it be 1st and 5 or 1st and 15? Price came off after and it is 1st and 5. They said it was the Bulldogs that moved first. And that takes it inside the 20-yard line to the 18. All sorts of penalties in the second half. Hasn't cost Louisiana yet, but now they're going to need to do some work on defense. 34-14, they lead. Man in motion for Crystal City, pitch out to him. Near side, and run out of bounds after a short gain to the 16 by Camden Bolton.
Picked up about a yard in that play. It'll bring up a second down, about 4.
So a gain of 1 on the play is all they got after 1st and 5. It's now 2nd and 4. Handoff, breaking through to the 5-yard line is number 32, Corey O'Hara. O'Hara, his first run of the night. The senior gets it inside the 5 to the 4-yard line. Make it the 3, and it's 1st and goal. First and goal for Crystal City. They've been in this position before. Louisiana was able to get a stop at the 1-foot line on that occasion. 11:30 to go in the ball game. Here he is again. O'Hara stopped short. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd and goal. That's a big man running out of the fullback position now in O'Hara. Got the first down on the previous play. This one, no gain, as Louisiana stood up. Minute gone in the 4th. O'Hara still lined up at the fullback spot. Schomburg back in at quarterback as they try and punch it in. Man in motion is Dashner. Comes to the near side and in for the touchdown. just beating Louisiana around the corner. It was Sheldon Sylvie in pursuit, but just couldn't get there quick enough, and a 2 or 3 yard touchdown for Camden Bolton with 10:42 to play in the fourth. So Bolton in for the score, and they'll go for 2 here with the score 34-20. Trying to make it 34-22. Get it under 2 scores. Coming out the far side and in for the 2-point conversion is Schaumburg, and it's 34-22. Louisiana lead shrinks down to 12 with 10:42 to go in the fourth quarter rather. This is Week 4 football on KJFM.
Is it time to renew, redo, or rebuild? I'm Christine Rutherford, and we have loans designed specifically for repairs and renovations, along with home equity lines of credit. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, MLO number 421603, NMLS number 407724.
When you support a locally owned pharmacy, you're contributing to the growth of the community. The dollars you spend stay right here to support our local community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned pharmacies. There's one right here. Health Mart pharmacists have a personal commitment to their communities because, just like you, they support their community. Health Mart pharmacies are locally owned and hometown proud.
Louisiana is a Health Mart town. Family Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. The right people, the right price, right downtown. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Follow area high school sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
3-yard touchdown by Camden Bolton makes it 34-22 after the 2-point conversion by Schaumburg. And it's a 12-point game with 10:42 to go in the fourth, and look for the onside kick here from Dashner. Tried it. Didn't go 10 yards again. And out the far side, flag comes out. Louisiana's going to take the yardage. .10:42 to play. No time came off the clock with that failed onside attempt, and it's 1st and 10 for Louisiana. In Crystal City territory from the 42-yard and the 41-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Louisiana would be wise to run some clock here, or get the points back. Either or. That's Harrison. Wyatt on the carry. And he gets 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for the Bulldogs.
Shuffling on the defensive side was Crystal City prior to the snap. They got reset in time, and the run for the first down for Harrison. Back-to-back runs, 1 of 5, 1 of 6. And a fresh set of downs for Louisiana. Move the chains. Not sure why the clock is stopped. Scoreboard operator doing his best. We're inside 10 minutes as it goes again. So the play clock was running, but the game clock was not. Harrison again. That's Wyatt. He's busting through into the secondary and then finally brought down at the 10, inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal for the Bulldogs. Nice gain for Wyatt Harrison. Harrison, the only back, gets it from Ethan. Cuts at the 5 and is brought down, pushed backward along the 5-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Bulldogs trying to punch it in here, maybe put the nail in the coffin. Get it back over 2 scores. 3 if they can add the 2-pointer afterward. 12-point lead right now for Louisiana. Taking their time, get the play at about 8 on the play clock, 8:38 to go in the ball game. Snap the ball with 2 on the clock. And very close and into the end zone. Touchdown. Another one for Wyatt Harrison as he got the direct snap and takes it in. 4 yards for the score and increases that Louisiana lead to 40-22. Comes at 8:31 left in the ball game. And I think I had credited Ethan with one earlier. That was Wyatt's. So he has been in the end zone 4 times, Wyatt has. And a pass for the 2-point conversion, and it's good. Ethan Harrison connects with Mason Washington. And it's 42-22, 20-point lead. Back in business with 8:31 to play here in the 4th quarter on KJFM.
Hey, this is Ryan with Mid-America Auto and Towing in Bowling Green, and we've got the lot looking good and ready to go. We've got something for everybody's budget. We have a constant rotation of new inventory, including cars, trucks, and SUVs. So if you're out and you're looking for a new car, come by and see me. The Mid-America Auto and Towing, just off Highway 54 in Bowling Green, is a one-stop shop. Like us on Facebook or check out our website, midamericaautoandtowing.com.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
High school sports on your area sports leader, Eagle 102, is brought to you by Bowling Green Tractor, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Ingram Plumbing.
Wyatt Harrison into the end zone for the 4th time. 2-pointer. Ethan to Mason Washington, and it's 42-22 with 8.5 minutes to play in this Week 4 ball game. And Louisiana poised to pick up their first victory of the 2021 campaign here on the beautiful field at Crystal City High School. Ethan Harrison to kick things off. 2 men deep. They've been kicking squibbers here in the second half after some good return yardage in the first half for Crystal City. We'll see what they do here with just over 8.5 minutes to play. And here it is again. Squibber to the up man, and it's down and then hit, and shouldn't be a flag. I mean, it was almost instantaneous. He was already in the air, was Jace Luck when the knee went down, so you got to finish the play. Second comes off the clock. They didn't go head hunting or anything. The home crowd wanted a penalty there. It wasn't. So 1st and 10 for Crystal City after the short kick. Takes it to the 40-yard line. Eight and a half minutes to play. 22-point lead for the Bulldogs. Again, Bowling Green's game at home against Wright City for homecoming was canceled due to Wright City having COVID concerns. They'll reenact the coronation in the game against North Callaway, and there's a nice run on 1st down. 10 yards to midfield in the fresh set for the Hornets. They'll stop the clock long enough to move the chains. Eisenbeith was back in at quarterback, gave it to O'Hara for the 10-yard gain. It's been a nice change of pace for the Hornets here in the second half. Both teams have scored. Here in the fourth quarter, Louisiana with 2 touchdowns in the second half to the 1 for Crystal City. Still just not much in the way of motivation for Crystal City. They just do not get in a hurry to do anything, and a gain of about 6 inches on that one. But the clock continues to run, and they'll huddle up and send Eisenbeis over to the sideline. Extended talk with his coach, now back to the huddle. Louisiana's just fine with it, with almost a minute running off the clock between each play. Second and pretty much 10, and all sorts of movement on both sides. I think it was Evan Wolf that moved first, the receiver on the far side. And we'll see what they call. Flag came out on the near side, so I'm not sure who they're going to get. Again, all 5 officials are huddled up at the previous spot. Clock stopped with 7:17 to go in the fourth quarter. 42-22, Louisiana leads. Ball is right around midfield between the 49 and 50-yard line of the Bulldogs. This is a long conversation to see who moved first. And they're going to say it was the Bulldogs. Every false starter encroachment has been called against Louisiana tonight. And it's been interesting. So 2nd and 5. Clock running again down to 7:10. Plenty of time on the play clock this time. They already had the play from the previous attempt. Almost looks like the receiver on the far side. I almost jumped again, Louisiana did. Not much happening there at the line. Gain of maybe 4 inches. And it'll be 3rd and 4. Third down, 4 to go. Nearing the midway point of this fourth quarter, down to 6:25. Hornets. On third down, put a man in motion. Hand off, and immediately thrown down is Dashner. That is just a good tackle there. Home fans were asking for a flag, but that's just a tackle. On a loss of 3 on the play, it's 4th and about 7. That is taking somebody by the arm and throwing them down is what it is. We're down to 5:40 to go. They're going to go for it here on 4th and 7, or a long 6, whatever you want to call it. Trailing by 20. Back to throw, near side, caught by the receiver on the near side. He's out ahead of the pack, but brought down. Touchdown saving tackle. No flags on the play, and that's going to be a first down all the way to the Bulldog 18 on 4th and 7. Whistles. I think maybe the quarterback was a little shaken up after that one, and a timeout taken with 5:18 to play. 1st and 10 from the Bulldog 18 when we come back on KJFM.
Bundle at Pike County Mutual Insurance and save. Ask about the great rates on your personal vehicle, farm trucks, big or small, or even your motorcycle and side-by-sides. Stop by and see myself, Corey Buchanan, Buddy Bibb, or Kathy Gam at your hometown insurance company since 1895. Pike County Mutual Insurance on the square in Bowling Green.
The Mercantile Bank of Louisiana is introducing Merc BK Mobile with the ability to take a picture of your check and deposit it into your Mercantile Bank account. You'll never have to worry about getting to the bank. Find more information by visiting mercbk.com. The Mercantile Bank, located on the corner of 3rd and Georgia Streets in downtown Louisiana. Member FDIC.
The most complete coverage of high school sports is on the Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mid-America Auto and Towing, the Mercantile Bank, and Pike County Mutual Insurance.
5:18 to play. 42-22. Louisiana leads Crystal City here on the road in week 4. Bulldogs looking to make it to 1-3 on the season, while dropping Crystal City to 0-2. They're just over 5 minutes away from doing that in terms of game clock. But they're facing a 1st and 10 for Crystal City from the 18-yard line, their own 18. Bulldogs have been decent in the red zone. Some kids trying to give me money. I'm going to tell them I'm making enough doing this game. Here, roll out on 1st down to the end zone and a touchdown. Crystal City. That's an 19-yard pass, 18-yard pass to Evan Wolf with 4:55 to go in the ball game. Wolf hauls it in for 18. And makes it 42-28 with the 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Fight song's pretty good here at Crystal City. For a band that had no drum line, which is interesting. So that was Eisenbeis to Wolf. For 18, and the 2-point conversion's no good. Trying to run it. So with 4:55 to play, it's 42-28. Louisiana looking at an onside kick attempt when we come back on KJFM.
Ingram Plumbing has always been known for its outstanding plumbing service, but did you know that Ingram's is also the largest retail plumbing supply store in the area? We carry Delta faucets, a complete line of Whirlpool tubs and showers, jacuzzi pumps, and many other specialty items. Stop by Ingram Plumbing today, Highway 61, Bowling Green.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
The best coverage of high school sports is on KJFM, brought to you by Community State Bank of Missouri, County Market in Louisiana, and Bowling Green Pharmacy.
So a touchdown, Eisenbeis to Wolf for Crystal City. 2-point try failed, so it's 42-28 Louisiana with 4:55 to go. And let's see where this onside attempt goes. This one may make it 10 yards, still bouncing around, and who's got it? Louisiana says they have it, and no official word. Bulldogs have it. Whew, that got spicy there for a second. But the Bulldogs get it, and it'll be 1st and 10 from their own 49-yard line with 4:55 to play. The touchdown and a 2-pointer. You got yourself a 50-point night. I doubt that's what Louisiana's thinking about right now. They just want to burn this last 5 minutes off the clock. And a run on first down. Harrison, that's Wyatt to the far side. He'll stay in bounds. That was important. All the way down to the 30-yard line. Didn't burn a lot of time, but he stayed in bounds. Moves the chains. There is a flag on the play. That looks like a hold at the 39-yard line. And they'll mark it off. 10 yards from that spot, so it'll be from a gain of about 28 yards. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll be first down. Actually, a 2-yard gain, first down and 8. As they'll replay the down. And the clock starts again with 4:35 to play. Give Louisiana a little more room to burn clock here. Harrison takes it again. That's Wyatt. And he'll get down for the first down. A gain of 10. Down to the 40. And a fresh set for Louisiana. The clock will start running again as soon as they spot the ball, and there it does. They packed up the giant American flag from behind the north end zone, and now they're rolling in the arm of that fire truck. Far side, it's Harrison again. Turns the corner, stays in bounds, stays on his feet. Still going, and in for the touchdown. Wyatt Harrison again with 3:48 to go. That's a 40-yard touchdown for Louisiana to make it 48-28. No flags this time. Comes with 3:48 to play. Harrison having himself an out. And Caps on. They're not going to go for 2. They'll go for 1. Well, the last one was blocked. See what he does here to make it 49-28. Almost blocked again. And no good. They actually got a little piece of it. 48-28. 3:48 to go in the fourth quarter. This is Week 4 football on KJFM.
Farmers, the crew at Mike's Tire and Service Center is here to serve you. They know the hours you put in, which makes it difficult to get that equipment in for service. Therefore, they offer on-the-farm tire repair. Hi, folks. My name is Cody Kirkendall, Mike's Tire and Service Center, located on Business Highway 61 in Bowling Green.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by People's Bank and Trust, State Farm Insurance, Cindy Blaylock, agent, and Perkins Electrical Services.
All Bulldogs here tonight. 48-28, they lead it. This game's never really been in doubt. They opened up with a 14-0 lead, extended it to 22-14 by the half. Only one touchdown in the third quarter. That was Wyatt Harrison to make it 34-14. Couple of scores on either side here in the fourth, and we're at 48-28, a 20-point lead with under 4 minutes to play, and Ethan Harrison will kick it off. And the kick goes to the far side this time. Little trouble, and downing it is Evan Wolf. It's probably the most beneficial kick that Louisiana's had all night. First and 10 for Crystal City from the 33-yard line. And let's see if Louisiana can run out the clock defensively. This game no longer in doubt. Here in the fourth quarter with under 4 to go. Crystal City first and 10. A man in motion to the near side and more whistles. Timeout taken by Crystal City. Down by 20 with under 4 to go. Crystal City takes a timeout here on KJFM.
Community State Bank of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy, where the #1 priority is the customer and adding new services to help simplify your life and building a strong, high-performance financial services organization. Community State Bank in Bowling Green and Troy, your community bank since 1887, member FDIC.
As many as 50% of people don't take their medication as prescribed. Missing or not taking medication can be deadly. For questions about medication, visit your local Health Mart pharmacy, Bowling Green Pharmacy, located right on the square at 8 North Court in Bowling Green.
Follow area high school sports throughout the season with Eagle 102. Brought to you by Mike's Tire and Service Center, Bank of Louisiana, and a taste of Philly.
3:46 to play. Louisiana leads Crystal City here at Crystal City High School, 48-28. First and 10 for the Hornets. From their own 33-yard line. They come near side with it, cut upfield. And they tried to throw a pass and incomplete. I thought it got blocked at the line. It did make it through, but unable to catch it. And now there's a down player, Evan Wolf, had to be helped up, and it looked like he got a stinger there. He's holding his hip. It'll be 2nd and 10. Bolton was also there. They call this Dr. J.J. Comerford Stadium. And that sign looks circa 1950s. The front gate is right on the street. You have to park elsewhere. It's in a neighborhood. It's like Wrigleyville around here on a small scale. That run goes for about a yard. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9. As the clock continues to run, Louisiana kept him in bounds. And again, no sense of urgency, even less so now for Crystal City. As we're down to 3 minutes, they come to the line, 10 on the play clock. And another timeout taken by Crystal City. Down 20, 2:51 to play. Crystal City timeout on KJFM.
From the classic cheesesteak and rich crab cakes to the Philadelphian favorite water ice, a taste of Philly in Bowling Green is a fan favorite. A meal ready for you before or after the game, and game day jerseys are welcome. Open 7 days a week. A taste of Philly. Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House isn't your average senior living facility. At Lynn's, residents have an abundance of social and recreational activities, including trips to the Twin Pike Family YMCA, numerous craft projects, and even the occasional day trip around Pike County. As a resident, you can enjoy the same independent lifestyle you've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing that help is available when needed. For more information, visit Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane in Louisiana, or online at lynsheritage.com.
The area's best coverage of high school sports is on Eagle 102. Brought to you by Pike County Health Department, Home Health and Hospice, and All Parts.
Put a man in motion, but a big sack. As busting through the line were a couple of Bulldogs. I think Camps is going to get it. Yep. Ryan Camps with the sack. It's a loss of 3 on the play. It'll be 4th and 12. And I don't think that's what Coach Fox drew up during either of those timeouts. We're down to 2:20. I don't know if they have a punter. Looks like they're going for it here on 4th down and 12 on their own side of the 50. 2:05 to play. Back to throw is the second quarterback, Eisenbeis, and he is brought down well short of the first down. Give him a gain of 7, but it's a turnover on downs, 5 yards short. And the Louisiana offense comes back on the field. Tonight's game brought to you by Lynn's Heritage House, PJ's Salon, Northeast Missouri Title Company, Penrod Real Estate, Airco Convenience Centers, Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals, and by Crazy Ladies Garden Center. Glad you're with us, whether it's on the air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, on our YouTube channel, or on the KJFM app. Any way you've been able to find us, we're glad you're with us for Week 4 action here from Crystal City. We drove a long way. Glad you joined us for it. Here in Week 4 is Louisiana about to pick up their first win of the season. Bulldogs bring out some new faces offensively, as running the ball that time was DeMarco Green, a sophomore running back. Wears number 25. Can't get much younger at quarterback than the sophomore Harrison. And we're down to a minute and a half to go. Alex Zero in there at wide receiver on the near side. Who's that? Tommy Black lined up, number 22. Running again is DeMarco Green, and he is just short of the first down with a minute to go. Bring up 3rd and a long one. Couple more plays. If they get the first down, they can kneel it out. Coming out there now is Latrell Weber. He'll take a spot on the far side at wide receiver. Also out there, Oscar Mendez, a freshman receiver. Slipping on the exchange. This time was DeMarco, and Green stopped short of the first down at the 30-yard line. But that's going to do it. It'll be 4th and 1. And Louisiana, I believe, going to come to the bench. They don't have to run another play. Down to 15 seconds. And now they'll walk to the near sideline. Louisiana picks up their first win of the year, convincingly on the road at Crystal City. 48-28 is our final. Back with the postgame show for you after this on KJFM.
The Eagle 102 postgame show is coming up, brought to you by Abel's Quick Shops.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Great hair doesn't happen by chance. It happens by an appointment with PJ Salon. Make your appointment today and look your absolute best. PJ Salon in the Raintree Mall in Louisiana is your full-service salon, offering manicures, pedicures, tanning, and much more. Gift certificates for your someone special are always available, and walk-ins are welcome at PJ Salon. You may have 99 problems, but your hair doesn't have to be one of them. PJ Salon in Louisiana.
When it comes to buying or selling real estate, you can count on the professionals at Penrod Real Estate in Louisiana. Serving Pike County and surrounding areas, Penrod Real Estate can find buyers for your home or property and can also assist in helping you find the home of your dreams. Residential or commercial, the friendly folks at Penrod Real Estate invite you to reach out if you're in need of help in any area of the real estate process. Phone 754-6922 or visit the office at 618 Georgia in Louisiana. Penrod Real Estate looks forward to serving you.
Northeast Missouri Title Company is proud to serve Louisiana and the surrounding areas. They also believe, much like the area athletes, hard work and dedication are what lead to a winning team. Northeast Missouri Title Company wishes all area athletes the very best this season and hopes to see everyone out supporting their favorite teams with excitement and good sportsmanship. Northeast Missouri Title Company at 4th and Tennessee Streets in Louisiana.
Bringing you all the action from the Eagle 102 broadcast booth, sponsored by Family Drug in Louisiana.
Time now for the Eagle 102 post-game show on KJFM, sponsored by Abel's Quick Shops.
On the road, our final, Louisiana 48, Crystal City 28, spoiling the homecoming night for the Crystal City Hornets, but at least they got to play a game. That was the big question mark for everyone coming into this week, whether or not opponents would be found to replace the Clopton-Ellsbury game, or you know, there was holes in the season. Louisiana was able to pick up a game. The Hornets were able to have their homecoming, and just a fun night here at Crystal City High School. And Louisiana picks up their first win by 20 points over the Hornets, 48-28, dropping Crystal City to 0-2. This is their first game since week 1. Mentioned that in the pregame. They haven't played since a loss to Chaffee, and so this was kind of like a second opening week of the season. If you think about it, you can't fake game speed in practice, and I think that's kind of what Crystal City ran into tonight with this Louisiana team, who came out very determined tonight, scoring just 12 seconds into the ball game. Crystal City tried an onside kick. It failed, so Louisiana had a short field, 2 plays, and it ended with a 40-yard touchdown by Quincy Hutt. Extra point by Camps was good, and it was already 7-0 just 12 seconds into the ball game. They'd score another first-quarter touchdown at 10:28 remaining, a 7-yard score as Wyatt Harrison put it in. Extra point again good, and it's 14-0. But just 21 seconds later, Rafferty scored for Crystal City to get them on the board. A 7-yard touchdown of his own. 2-point conversion was good. Schaumburg got that, and it's 14-8 Louisiana. Still in the first quarter, though, a 1-yard touchdown by Harrison Wyatt. 2-point conversion again by Wyatt. It's 22-8. And then still one more first quarter score, and that was DeShear. A 2-point conversion good on that one as well, and it's 22-14. Wait, nope, one more. 28-14 was the score after one quarter as Harrison hit Hutt for a 24-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion was no good, and Louisiana extended their lead to 28-14 at halftime. Third quarter, the only score was a Wyatt Harrison touchdown from 2 yards out. Extra point was blocked, and it's 34-14. It would be Bolton scoring to open up the fourth quarter. 2-point conversion by Schaumburg, good, 34-22. 8:31 to go in the fourth. A 4-yard touchdown by Wyatt Harrison. Ethan Harrison hit Mason Washington for the 2-point conversion. It's 42-22. Eisenweiss connected with Wolf on an 18-yard touchdown. And then Wyatt Harris scored one more time, 40 yards out. Extra point no good. And the final, 48-28. Louisiana picks up their first win of the season. They're already turning off lights here. So we'll take a break, check the ticker, see some scores from around the area, and wrap things up after this on KJFM.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Before or after the games this season, let's go to Airco. They're always glad to see you at Airco Travel Plaza in Bowling Green and Airco Convenience Store in Louisiana. Stop in, fill up your vehicle, and fill yourself up with deli sandwiches, snacks, soda, Chester's Fried Chicken, and more. Good luck to the area teams this year from all your friends at Airco. Open 24 hours a day in Bowling Green on Business 61 South and from Airco Convenience Store, Junction 79 and 54 in Louisiana. Let's go, Airco.
Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals just off Georgia Street is the place to go if you're looking for an affordable quality used vehicle in excellent condition. On-site financing available. Louisiana Auto Sales and Rentals located at 3300 Georgia Street.
Stop by Crazy Ladies Garden Center in Louisiana for all your fall planting needs. They have a variety of different colored mums, sunflowers, and other fall items. To keep your hands clean, Crazy Ladies Garden Center has ready-to-go planters full of your favorite fall plants. Open Thursday and Fridays 10 to 5, Saturdays 9 to 5, and Sundays 1 to 5. Crazy Ladies Garden Center in Louisiana, just off Georgia Street behind LA Auto Sales.
Area High School Sports on Eagle 102 is brought to you by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Cellular and Satellite Center, and Abel's Quick Shops.
48-28, our final. Louisiana over Crystal City here at Crystal City High School at the dock here. It's an old stadium and a beautiful one at that. It's got some charm. It's got some quirks. It's got a turf field, so it's got just about everything here, and it's a pillar of this community, or just beautiful part of this neighborhood here at Crystal City. Some scores from around the area. South Shelby defeated Clark County 35-20. Monroe City over Centralia 44-6. Maroa Forsyth over Pittsfield 70-0 the final in that one. Palmyra leading Brookfield at last check 23-6. So looks like Palmyra back to their winning ways. Last check, it was 50-0 in 8-man North Shelby at Schuyler County. Didn't see any updates from the Van Far game tonight. They were over at North Callaway. So we'll try and find those scores for you. We'll take a quick break, try and find the rest of our area team scores. Of course, Bowling Green did not play tonight. Their game against Wright City was canceled because Wright City COVID concerns, but Louisiana and Mark Twain were in action. So we'll take a break, come back, try and find those scores for you, and wrap things up on KJFM.
Here's one question that has no wrong answer. Are you going to choose the new Shell and Fuel Rewards card to be used at Shell stations, or the Shell and Fuel Rewards MasterCard that can be used everywhere MasterCard is accepted? With both, you save 10 cents per gallon, up to 20 gallons every time you fill up. And you also earn 10% rebates on your first $1,200 in non-fuel purchases per year at Shell stations. See? You can't go wrong with either. Visit www.shell.us/getrewards and apply today. At participating Shell stations only. Terms and conditions apply.
Bank of Louisiana ensures their customers are always in the know when it comes to their banking. Bank of Louisiana's top-of-the-line mobile banking service allows you to check account balances, view your account history, transfer funds. Plus, you can pay your bills all on one app. Call Bank of Louisiana for more information or visit bola.cc.
Pike County, Missouri Health Department is accepting appointments for upcoming COVID vaccination clinics. Appointments can be made online at www.pikecountyhealth.org or by calling our office at 573-324-2111. These will be on a first-come, first-served basis. Stay up to date with more clinics by subscribing to our PCHD e-news. If you do not have internet access, please call our office and ask how we can help you stay informed.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
Follow Area High School Sports on KJFM Radio, brought to you by Young Enterprises, Family Drug, and Brown Smokehouse Meats.
First win of the season for the Bulldogs. Louisiana beats Crystal City 48-28. 5 touchdown, 9 for Wyatt Harrison. Quincy Hutt with 1 receiving and 1 rushing. And just a fun night of football here at Crystal City High School as Louisiana improves to 1-3 through the first few weeks of the season. Last update I saw on the Van Far game was a halftime score, and North Callaway was beating the Indians 33-0. The Mark Twain Tigers down MMA 56-6, and that was pretty well decided early on in that ball game. And let's see if I can find anything on the Winfield with Ellsbury St. Charles West game. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get an update on that one as we wrap things up here. Big night for Louisiana offensively. They win 48-28 over Crystal City. And we'll have more football for you a week from tonight. 6:30 pregame, 7 o'clock kickoff, and, of course, more softball action between now and then right here on Eagle 102. For everyone back at the station, Brendan, Gordon helping us out tonight from afar. Mark Froelich saying good night from Crystal City here on KJFM.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of area high school sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio. From KJFM Louisiana Bowling Green,